left F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy. That energy.
Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, FRR fam? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to FRR Friend Request Reviews, where we're celebrating our 2-year anniversary. Yes, y'all, 2 years. 2 years since we've been doing this YouTube journey, and it's been great, man. It's been real great. So today we're just gonna go over, what the future of the channel is gonna look like, what this next year is gonna look like for us, the shows that we're gonna be moving forward with, and then obviously any type of Q&A that y'all would like to ask, please feel free to do so. How you feeling over there, Brolic? You got anything you wanna
Nah, man.
add?
Welcome all, man. Appreciate y'all, the ones who are here. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, man. It's been a beautiful 2 years. You know, obviously the beginning of this year wasn't so great, but we definitely got some plans and some things in the chamber that y'all won't see coming. So it's gonna be nice, man.
Yes, yes. Yeah, the beginning of the year was definitely a little bit rough. If y'all don't know, or for those who haven't been here, or for those who probably remember, just tons of copyright strikes. We were doing like 4 HBO shows. I can't tell you what it was that was knocking us off the list. But I can only assume it was just the amount of HBO shows we were doing because we was literally doing The Wire, Sopranos, and then we was doing House of the
Last of Us.
Dragon and The Last of
Yep.
Us. Like, so we had four of them coming in, and it was just tough. So the beginning of the year was a little bit wild, and it sucks that it had to happen that way. The good thing though, the blessings that came from that is obviously we were able to launch our Patreon, and we both were able to purchase some pretty good PCs. So now we're both editing. If y'all haven't noticed, the YouTube has definitely picked up in this past month, and that's because we're both editing now. So Brolic's been catching us up on the YouTube side. I've been taking care of the Patreon side,
Mm-hmm.
and it's looking like it's just going, pretty much up from there. So for the ones who stuck around and stuck out the beginning of the year with us, we appreciate y'all so much. Surprisingly enough, it wasn't too detrimental. We didn't grow too much during that time, but we didn't lose a lot neither. So that was a blessing for sure. And then of course, shout out to all of y'all early Patreon adopters because y'all got us where we needed to be in like 4 months, to be honest.
Yep.
And we pretty much were able to take off from there. So much love.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. Over on Patreon, we started the corner. Comes out every Monday, once a week. Eventually, it'll make its way on the YouTube rounds, but
Yep.
that will be after the Wire wraps up
Yeah.
over there on YouTube. So yeah, y'all definitely will be getting the corner, which is you know it's a great TV series.
Yeah.
Well,
It's pretty wicked.
it's only one season, but man,
It's pretty wicked.
yeah.
Is this a first what live? Nah, if you're asking is this a first live? Nah, we've done a live before, but I can't lie, we haven't done one in a long
Yep,
time.
yep.
Like just between just between life and the struggles of what we were going through with YouTube, it got hella hard. It just got hella hard.
Yeah.
For one, we both on different coasts, you know what I'm saying? So we 3 hours apart. You know what I'm saying? I got my family, I got my kids and stuff like that. Probably got his life that he has to deal with, his
Hmm.
job. That man works the overnight shift and shit too. So
And I'm picking up a second job, so
look at that.
that
So
just goes
he
to
got
show you
that.
that I'm out here putting in the work. So
Exactly.
we
So
we
it
we
got it
trying
got
our
hard.
best. We trying our
Yeah,
best
we
when it comes to the YouTube and Patreon. Like we do what we can. Best
hmm
believe the little bit of free time we have is spent. You know what I'm saying? Getting
for
this.
y'all. It's spent for y'all. But it's all good though.
Yeah.
We are gonna try to do more engagement type stuff. For one, we got our Discord. It hasn't been as lively as it was back in the Better Call Saul Breaking Bad days, but we're gonna try to pick that back up a little bit. I don't know because in our Discord right now, the way that we had it set up or the way we have it set up, it was just like we got channels for the shows that we're reacting to.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if that's the wave. Maybe we'll leave it like that, but I think we got to include other things. So like right now, for example, we were watching the UFC fights like 2 weeks ago, and we were just watching them in the Discord channel. So if you in the Discord and you into fight night type stuff, we watch the boxing matches in there. We watch the UFC
Yep.
matches in there. So y'all could definitely pull up and watch those with us.
Yep.
But yeah, we're definitely gonna try to pick up on the engagement. We're gonna try to gauge how y'all feel, like the way y'all want to be engaged with, and see how we could implement that into just our everyday.
Yeah,
Thought we were
definitely.
in the same city. Oh
If
yeah,
y'all
nah, not same city. Nope.
if y'all definitely interested in watching some UFC fights with us, listen. Y'all ain't even got to pay for the fight. Y'all can chill, come watch it with us. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a good time. Me and Former always have a good time watching the fight. So next
Facts.
weekend, Saturday, UFC 291, if I'm not mistaken. If y'all want to join in, join our Discord. There is a fight night tab that you can join. I'll most likely go live around 8 or 9, to watch some of the prelims. So if y'all interested, definitely join the Discord.
Hey, if y'all really thought we was sitting in the same room, then shout out to Brolic, cause man, hell nah, bro. Ooh, there's
Yeah,
times where motherfucker, man, sometimes that video will mess up while we watching it. Yeah, that.
y'all will never know. Y'all,
Unless
y'all,
y'all edit yourselves, y'all would never know.
y'all will know the growing pains, y'all. I'm telling you, that shit's crazy.
I see a question coming in. Have you guys ever seen Oliver Stone's film JFK? It would be a good movie to react to. One of my favorites. A movie I would love to get your perspective on. All right, so that's a good question. I guess that could segue us kind of into some of the future of the channel. Since you asked that question, let's go ahead and just kick it off. So, future of the channel, and this is gonna answer your question, Smith. Don't worry. Future of the channel. These next 6 months, maybe more. Who knows? We'll all see. We're gonna see how the pace goes, but we're gonna actually slow it down on the amount of shows that we've been doing ever since we started.
Mm-hmm.
The way that the whole FRR, came about is Brolic came up to his group of friends and was like, "Yo, we should react to things that one of us has seen once and the others haven't." It was supposed to be three of us, but unfortunately, it was only two of us. Still good times though. Three people probably would have been hectic getting that shit done. But so pretty much when we first started, I had the show that Brolic was reacting to, I already watched, and then vice versa. The show Brolic already watched, I was reacting to. Um, but so it came to the point where we always had to have like two shows kind of going at once. And then when we started dealing with the issues with HBO, I just feel like it's just too it's a little bit too stressful. So we're gonna slow it down with the amount of shows that we're gonna be doing at the same time. Obviously, right now we're gonna keep The Wire and The Sopranos going on YouTube, and we're
Mm-hmm.
also gonna try to catch up on a lot of those other shows that were going on
Yep.
YouTube while we were dealing with the copyrights. But pretty much after The Wire and Sopranos is done, we're just gonna focus on Fargo until we finish Fargo. With that said, that's not necessarily going to mean that we're not going to have other TV shows going. For one, we're probably never going to drop doing the anime stuff. It's
Yep.
not our most popular reactions, but anime is just hella fun to do. We
Yep.
both like it, so we're gonna continue running that, and then we're also gonna continue doing shows that are coming out. Like for example, House of the Dragon season 2. When that drops, we're gonna
Yep.
be on there. That's
The
probably not till next
boys.
year, anyways. Yep, The Boys. We're
Yep.
gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I think Power just got confirmed for this year, October.
Okay.
So we're definitely gonna be jumping back into that. So there'll still be more than one show going, but as far as like the focus and like what y'all want from us, like it'll probably just be like that one show.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, MPC Smith, the reason why we're doing that is because we actually want to focus on doing a little bit more movies. Right now, we have a movie section in the Patreon, and literally when we first launched our Patreon, we was like, "Hey, we got a movie section, But don't join it because there's only like 4 movies in there. You might as
Facts.
well just
Facts.
watch our YouTube reactions, and once we bolster up that album, then y'all could come pull up.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully that's what we're gonna be doing these next 6 months. Maybe depending on how it feels for us.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna start knocking out movies. We did the Fargo movie already, and then we're gonna start getting into the show.
Yep.
I got another movie. I can't remember the name. It was like I know a lot of people were asking for it at the time. It came out last year. It was highly compared to like the superhero movies that were coming out and everything. You know what I'm talking about? Everything, something and nothing, nothing, everything,
Oh,
everybody, all you
I.
people, you and I,
That's a
me,
superhero
you,
movie.
her, and nah, it's not a superhero movie,
Oh,
but I think it was being compared to like how good
okay.
and explosive it was.
Never.
But that's probably gonna be the first one y'all get. That and Fargo. Um, and then obviously we'll be taking into consideration for what y'all
Everything
are gonna
all
be asking
together,
for.
all at once.
There
Yes.
you go. That one.
Yeah.
That one.
So that yeah, that's definitely gonna be. Ugh, that's gonna be nice. I have no clue what that is.
Me neither. But I know like there was a time where I want to say it was probably when we did Nobody. And like people started going hard, like, yo, y'all
Mm.
gotta do this movie, because people was
Yep.
probably like, oh, they about to start doing movies. And it was like, nah, psych, we not doing movies. Like we only did Nobody because we did Better Call Saul. Like,
But the thing about that, what we're announcing now is that the YouTube audience won't really feel that right away. Yeah, because we still have The Wire and Sopranos to finish.
mm-hmm,
Obviously, you got The Corner coming as well, and
mm-hmm.
and I want to finish all the other stuff. The Last of Us, AOT. Um, y'all didn't even see anything of Power, so there's a few other shows that I have to bring to YouTube. So the transition into movies is gonna possibly take a while, but you can always join the Patreon if you want to help support. Help support us early on. Yeah, so we can kind of get things done. There's also a movie request on Patreon as well that kind of just puts that movie in front of the line of everything else. So if you have a request, you can always go on there. We have reduced that price down to 50%. So uh, yeah, you can always check it out. Matter of fact, I should put that link in the screen.
Hey, that's stupid. Y'all be in the chat tripping. Yeah. And it all really depends though. It all depends on how quick we get things up and running, how the editing is gonna
Oh damn,
gonna look
probably
with
fucked it
both
up.
of us doing. You said what?
Nah, you go, you go.
Oh, okay. I thought I had disappeared. All right. If you don't mind me asking, what cities y'all in? I'm in the Bay Area, like San Francisco Bay Area.
Florida. I'm out here
Uh,
in the O, the big O, the big O. Let me
a
get that
formal
for you.
submission process for what movie? For movies? Is that what you're asking? Damn, a formal submission. I gotta make something formal. Put that whole in chat GPT real quick. You think HBO just randomly? Facts. We had to make a couple calls and get it right. For movies, I don't know. We gotta figure. We gotta figure it out first because we do have a little movie suggestion thing on Patreon, but at the same time, I want to make sure we get some good movies out there on our own too. So y'all can definitely, you already know, y'all can always just flood the comments. Like it is what it is. You might get picked, you might not. And then from there, we'll eventually get to that, nice little process where it'll be a little bit easier to get y'all votes up there and things like that.
What up, shooter? What's going on? Big O. No,
What's up?
not
What's up?
Oklahoma. Orlando, Florida. We out here
Big
with the
O.
crazies.
Does anybody refer to Oklahoma as the Big O? Hell nah. Black Betty be trolling, man. King troll, man. I
Nah, he
swear to
definitely be trolling
God.
in the comments. That man,
Big
hey,
O.
he talking about Jimmy orchestrated. Nah, it was you, bro.
You in LA? See? Yeah, man. It's hard. You in England? Nice. The Big O is Oliver Miller. The Big O is Oregon, ain't it? Ducks. Man. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a nice couple of. It's gonna be. It's gonna be a nice couple months. I think so. Like I said, I'm already picking up the editing stuff pretty quickly. You got hella stuff on Patreon. Most of the things that's been on Patreon, I've been pretty much tackling.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Sopranos finale. We've been working on that. So if anybody hops in here looking for it, we've been getting blocked left and right. We've been working on it since yesterday,
No,
right?
since
Wednesday actually.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Look at
I've
that.
been working on it since Tuesday night. I had to do work and stuff yesterday and Wednesday as well, so I've been pretty busy. But yeah, man, we'd already had like 15 iterations of that go up on YouTube and all get knocked down. So we're trying our best. We do have one up right now that's currently holding up. So probably by the end of this live stream, I'll just probably throw that up for premiere, see if it hold up. If it don't, we'll take it down and re-upload it whenever the coast is clear.
That means go eat it up as quick as possible before it gets taken down.
Facts, exactly. Get there in the premiere before it gets taken down because HBO got us in their line of sights.
I'm telling you, y'all got to stop requesting. Hey, wait, Fargo's on Hulu, right?
Fargo's on.
It's on Hulu.
Yeah, I think you said Hulu. I think you said Hulu.
Yeah, thank God. Hopefully the chains are a little bit weaker over there. I don't think we've done a Hulu show. We've done Netflix, we've done AMC,
Mm-hmm.
HBO, obviously.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think we've done anything on Hulu yet. Who knows? Do y'all have a favorite Sopranos character? Shit, I guess we deep enough in Sopranos to answer that. Man, that's kind of hard though. It's some
It
good characters,
is.
dude. It's some good
I
characters.
I can
Like,
tell you what my I'm gonna tell you what my favorite female because I think I'm gonna save the male one for wrap up. Ro is my favorite female character, hands down. Like I love her from her demeanor, the way she talks, her voice, like everything. Love that character.
stole my answer, and he knew mine was
She's
Roe
no
too.
no no no
Cause
no no
I
no no.
just said it
I'm on
yesterday
no
on
no no.
on
Listen.
season
I'm
6,
on
episode
record
2.
saying Ro is my favorite. Let's stop it. All right?
Hell
You trying
nah,
to take my girl, y'all?
bro. Like, he fucked with Angie. He fucked with Angie.
Angie,
He said he liked
ew.
her drive. He thought she had a real good hustle. I was always like, roll the goat. She be ain't
Yeah.
nobody gonna went through the struggles that she done went through in that show. She done lost all her men, all her kids, and still rolls with the punches. But as far as there's just so many good characters. Because honestly, if we gonna go women versus men, like Melfi's definitely up there too. Especially in the later seasons, like the more, the less scared she is of Tony, and the more in control she is of those sessions. Like I love her scenes a lot. Um,
Oh,
Carmela's pretty cool, of course. Metal shaping up like this. Oh man, Soprano, they just got good characters. That's a
all
hard
around,
question,
all
dude.
around. The least favorite of them is AJ.
Oh man, poor AJ.
but did you throw that? Did that episode go up yet?
And Patreon, not on YouTube, so I ain't
On
gonna say
Patreon?
nothing.
Okay. Yeah, we over on season 6, episode 2, correct?
Yeah,
On
yeah.
Patreon of The Sopranos, and yeah, it's a nice little,
Hey,
nice
look, I'm
little.
with I'm with Trinidad James in there. Silvio do still every scene with his facial expressions. Them shits be killing me. And the fact that they say that's his first little project acting, I'm just like, bro. It's like it's weird watching him because it's like there's a piece of me that can see it. There's a piece of
Hmm.
me that can see how much of an amateur he is, but it just comes off so flawlessly and effortlessly. It's like, is this nigga acting like, or is this like, did he hit this shit on the head the way he was supposed to, bro? Because that shit, that's a great character right there too. I hope nothing bad happens to him. So far, so good. So knock
If
on wood.
you're considering watching The Corner, just make sure that you have some positive reinforcement before you go in there because it's pretty dark, bro. It's pretty rough to watch, and
He
it's
did
like
perfect the
legit
fine.
based on true stories and stuff. So just
Oh
know
yeah,
that things that
facts.
happened in that show like really did happen. So just take that in. It's
And
it's
also watch that shit in one sitting if you can. Not once, one sitting like in one day, but try to do it like in a weekend.
yeah.
Because I know people be busy, but if you do have the time, knock it out in a day. But if not, at least a weekend because it really plays out just like a longer movie.
Yep.
Um, and that's how you're gonna want to kind of judge it. I know we judge each episode by episode, but by the time we was halfway through, we was already like, yeah, you can't just judge this shit episode by episode. This is a whole project right here. This is beautiful. So try to knock it out. Don't spread it out. What do you think about Marlo?
What we think about Marlo?
Yeah, what you think about Marlo?
Marlo's is exactly what Marlo is what Stringer wanted to be, but couldn't, which makes him the ultimate character in that show.
Nah, Marlo cool. He alright.
Yeah, I but he did what what I'm saying Stringer wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
I could only tell you how much I feel about Marlo up to the YouTube reaction. Because if you ain't in Patreon, you cannot have my future thoughts. You have to wait for those. You gotta wait for that shit. What do you mean? What do I think about Marlo? Wait for the finale, and then you'll see. Nah, but Marlo, he's pretty cool. But I can't lie, when doing these reactions, and doing this channel, you get to engage with the people who've watched these shows like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20 times. Watch all the dev diaries, all the actor diaries, and they be coming with some insights that do be changing my mind sometimes. And someone said something interesting about Marlo about how they really. I think I had said like he kind of won at the end, but they kind of like refuted that like nah, not really because hold that. To be continued. Like
To the finale.
hold that. But I think he was a great character though when he first came in. Like I was kind of shocked about how like you know what? I'll say this. I did kind of want to know more about like where he came from. That was the one thing that I felt like was kind of missing because when he did come in, he was just dominating off rip. Like he already had these super goons, Snoop and Chris, like coming out of the fucking Navy SEAL fucking training and shit, just doing bishop and rook moves in the middle of the blocks and shit. Like, come on, son. Like, so the way he showed up, I really would have liked to get a little bit more of like how they even became like that. But he was a pretty cool character. He was a cool character.
Hey,
I liked it.
shout outs to Distant Nemesis. Been here since the BCS days, man.
Ooh, since niggas was wearing, hold on, I don't. Oh, I gave those headphones to my son. Niggas was wearing the over the
Oh.
head, the PUBG headphones
See,
with the
if y'all want to
little
see
mic.
what type of work ethics I really got, go check out them BCS dates and see. We were bringing them shits out daily. That's when I lost my job and I was full time YouTubing. Like
Mhm.
I was out here every day, y'all getting the reaction.
Yeah.
I was like Oprah out this bitch.
I mean, don't you know what I'm saying? Don't I don't even know the words I'm trying to say, but basically don't down yourself because probably still be going hard. He was still dropping them HBOs. It was just them CCs was fighting
Nah,
back a lot
facts.
harder than the Netflix CCs. Because literally he could do the Breaking Bad, probably get 2, 3 CCs,
Yep.
and then by the next day we good. Like
Yep.
HBO, there's been times where we have it sitting there for 3 days, and then as soon as we decide to make it go live, so y'all can see it, give me that.
Yep.
That's ours. Why is this heart shit here? I can't see the chat. Like, what is this? Can you move this?
Can you move the heart? That man
Yeah,
threw
there's like
a-
emojis.
Man
You
threw
see
in
them shits?
100% of.
You see? Are they flying across the
Yeah,
screen
they're
or
flying
some
across
shit?
the screen. Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
fucking annoying. I can't even see. Oh, he said, "Get Chuck off my screen." The episode he killed himself. Man. Hey yo, I
I
still.
forgot about that. I forgot. Yo, our BCS and Breaking Bad reactions are the best, yo. I swear to God. Formal was hilarious. I still remember that one time when he was trying to explain the train. The methylamine trying to knock over the train into the ground is gonna seep into the
Into the
containers.
dirt.
Bro,
He threw the dirt.
that
like-
shit is
Yeah,
the
I'd be
greatest.
fantastical. I'm a
Fantastic.
Capricorn. They say we got fantastical imaginations, bro.
A real Charlie
Predictions
Hunnam.
on Michael's fate. Wait, who? Michael from The Wire?
Yeah, let's not
Yeah, we finished. We. I don't know if you know, Solid. We finished. We finished The Wire
yep.
completely. So ain't no more, ain't no more predictions. It would just be that I knew.
Yeah, yeah. We're
No
we're we're
Country for Old
extremely ahead in
Men.
Patreon, just to let
Is
y'all
that
know.
a George Clooney movie?
What?
No Country for Old Men, or is that the
No,
other movie with the goats and Brad Pitt?
no country for old men.
I don't know.
I think that's that movie with that weird looking dude. Um,
Steve Buscemi?
not that, not that weird looking
Not
dude.
that one. Who we talking
Oh, if
about
y'all
here?
seen the Fargo, y'all would know about that weird looking fella.
That seep into the dirt, man. I don't care what nobody say. That was a solid. Hey, look, I can't lie though. I was running off the high of. Wait, that was Breaking Bad or BCS? That was that was Breaking Bad,
Wait,
wasn't it?
that's messed up haircut dude and Thanos. Okay, I still don't know.
Yo, y'all can't say names, bro. You can't say nobody's name. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, I only know about 3 actors: Denzel Washington.
That animal blundetto.
That's about it.
Oh, the Cohen brothers. Okay, yeah, I know of the Cohen brothers. Oh,
Javier
the same guys
Bardem.
that made Fargo. Oh shit.
Great movie. Anton Chigurh.
Okay.
I'm about to Google that shit right now. Anton Chigurh. Anton Chigurh. Oh, that nigga with the upside down head.
What?
Anton Chigurh. It's
Yeah.
like if you flip his head, it would still be perfect, like perfectly proportioned. Like he's kind of he's ghoulish in a way, like fiendish, like cadaverous,
Cadavers.
like he looked like he could be a good Dracula or something. He probably has played a Dracula. No Country for Old Men, huh? Okay, I don't know. We've definitely never seen that. All right, let me scroll up. People starting to talk. I like that. There we go. Just got to get y'all. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't lie. Back in the as I was saying, back in them BBBCS days, when I made that Tuco's grandmother prediction, that's what it was, bro. I was off a high off of that, son. I was really a goat, man. How far I have fallen. Nah, I still be making some pretty decent predictions though. Have
This man
y'all
needs to stop making predictions. That's what he need to do because the man literally made a prediction the other day,
uh
and it happened like right after he made the prediction. I'm just like,
yeah. But that's
how?
because I feel like I would literally write the story the same exact way if I was in the writer's room.
Submit some stuff on the Patreon. What you mean?
Boom. We have not watched True Detective yet. A lot of people said if we do, we should just do season 1 and not even care about the rest. So who knows? We'll
Yep.
see. We'll see. We'll see.
If you want to just shoot us movie suggestions, you can always message us on Patreon if you're over there, or you can just hit us up on any of the comments. We
Yeah,
constantly browsing.
we definitely read them, and eyebrows peek up every once in a while. Take them down. Put a note to the side. Like I remember somebody requested Hamilton. And I was like, what the fuck,
Hamilton.
Hamilton? But at the same time, I was like, that probably would be kind of interesting, but I don't know. We'd have to be deep in the game first. Like, I don't know if we could do that right now. Like, maybe after we hit 10,
Hamilton. What the
20K
hell is that? Is
subscribers.
that like?
It's like some classic Broadway type shit, I think.
Oh,
I don't
I'm
even
alright
know.
with. I'm
I
alright.
don't even know.
I'm alright with that.
All I know is my boy who I refer to as Carlton a lot. So y'all probably already know what I mean by that. He goes and watches that shit live like once a year, like happily. So when people
Really.
say that, I think of him, and I'm just like, oh no, like, that's
I
my
like
man's
Italy.
though. But I don't know. This nigga walk around no shoes, no socks in the office. Like, oh no.
Oh no!
So I don't really know.
No! Don't do that.
Y'all should check a show called From. Scary one.
From?
It's just called From.
From. Never heard of that.
It would be cool though. I can't. That's actually another reason why we're gonna start doing movies as well, because it'll give us it'll give us more genres to just get through. Because honestly, every show we've been doing has been like drama, like crime drama, crime
Yeah.
drama, crime drama.
After
Like
after watching The Corner, me and him kind of had like a revelation of just like, yo, we need to get out of this this kind of circle that we're kind of in, where it's like
yeah,
deep, dark type
it's
of
all crime
TV shows.
drama.
We kind of want to uplift a little bit, maybe get some comedy movies and stuff like that.
Yes. Like I would love to do a live reaction to a stand-up comedy. That would be lit.
Oh, that
But
would be lit. Yeah, that would be
I don't
lit.
know how that would work in terms
Um,
of putting it
Shawshank
on YouTube.
Redemption. That's a classic. I definitely seen that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yo, yo, yo,
Berserk,
yo.
the anime. Never seen it, but my boy always
That'd
wants me to
be
watch that.
that'd be interesting. I wonder how that would do on the tubies though. There's some pretty sick stuff in there.
Yeah, the corner is
Yeah.
hella depressing because it's real. Exactly.
Yep, yep.
It's always sunny in
Someone
Philadelphia. Ooh.
yeah, people requested that too, but that's like 7 seasons. So man, that shit long, boy.
It is a comedy, though, so
I mean,
we
Sopranos
might be
seven
having
six
a
seasons
great
too.
time.
Be cool to see movie reactions grouped together by director Spike Lee, Oliver Stone, Paul Thomas Anderson.
Mm, that would be kind of cool, but they
Mm-hmm.
too bougie for that.
Do the Right Thing, Malcolm X. He got so I've seen Malcolm X. I love that movie. I've seen that shit a million times. Denzel's like one of my favorite actors. I've probably seen at least 90% of that man's movies, even the ones that are before my time. Um, he got game. I definitely seen that. I don't know about 25th Hour
Do the
though.
right thing. I don't think I've seen that. Michael Max, to be honest, mm,
That's just a crack sick, bro. A crack classic, boy.
it cracks it.
Shit is fire.
I
It's
think
a
I,
long one though. That's
I
gonna be
think
like
I've
watching a
seen
Marvel
it, but
movie.
it's been so long that I don't really remember. He got game. It sounds familiar. 25th hour. What the hell is that?
Yeah, I don't think I seen 25th Hour.
It's always sunny.
Hunter x Hunter is not peak anime. Stop it. Distant Nemesis, bro. Do I know you in real life? I feel like you trolling me, son. Hold up. I'm like,
I
hold up.
know,
Who are you,
I
nigga?
hear a lot of good things about it though.
Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no flipping way, son. See, I'm a little bit more into anime than Brolic is, so
I have
you
no
can't
idea.
pull no wool over my eyes, bro. You could pull that shit on Brolic.
My favorite anime is fucking Death Note. So that just lets you know where I'm at. He got
Like
game.
Hunter
He
x Hunter
does.
is crack, but after oh yeah, 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 yeah. I got Hisoka, yeah, and I dressed up as him for Halloween. But that don't mean it's fucking peak.
Oh, so
Cause once
that's who it
season three
was
hits,
from
yeah,
Hunter x
yeah,
Hunter.
yup.
Ah,
That man said peak anime is Naruto and Bleach.
Naruto. That's the one of the few animes I actually watched, but never finished it. So there's that. I got to the very end and just dropped it for some
Peak anime is Beavis and Butthead. Let's go, Beavis and Butthead do America. I wish I haven't seen that movie just so we could react to that shit. Like
Oh, that's a classic. That's one of those ones. Yeah, definitely.
shaking my head, Chimera Ant changed my life for real. That so I ain't even gonna hold you, son. It's not that the Chimera Ant arc is whack. It's just way too drawn out. It's way too long. They wild out for that. Like you go from like 20 episodes a season to a 70 episode season of just drawn out shit. No, stop. Okay, Akira's a solid one though. Hey, that might I don't know. I don't know, shooter. They clone Tyrone? Maybe. It's a little bit newer. I don't know what it's looking like in the reaction realm.
They
Like I
clone
can't lie, we
Tyrone.
definitely want to do. Yeah, it's a new joint on Netflix. Like we definitely gonna pick movies that we want to see, but we gotta you know we gotta pull in our subs too. So we're gonna try to do some
Hmm.
good movies for reactions as well. Some movies that are pulling some
They
viewers.
they definitely put me on because I haven't heard a few of these.
Michi, why you laugh out loud when you say Out of Time is his second best? It makes me feel like you not being serious. Like I'm trying to figure that out. What's going on with that? Out of Time is a pretty good one. I wouldn't say his second best though. It's tough though. Denzel, he got like
Good, the
that's my
bad, and the
man's
ugly.
B. That dude, he got some shit in his.
Isn't isn't the good, the bad, and the ugly like a super old movie or something like that? He said a classic western. So
Oh, anything Western, I definitely have
yeah,
no.
yeah. I've never seen that.
Like, bro, real talk. I've never even seen an Indiana Jones movie, nigga. Never.
No,
No, nigga.
I
All
definitely.
these all these classic, like, no disrespect, but all these classic like white
Clint
heroes, I haven't really
Eastwood.
watched all, like Clint Eastwood. There you go. I was gonna say that's another one. Like, I'm not into none of those movies. Like, I think I seen Gran Torino though, right? That's what it's called. I think I seen that, but like none of the
I've
Indiana
never
Jones
seen that either.
movies.
Gran Turismo.
Never into that.
I've seen like obviously like cover art and shit like that of him just standing there with a shotgun, but other than that,
Mm, 25th Hour has Ed Norton, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Rosario Dawson. Who are these, bro? You can't be naming people like I know them. I know who Ed Norton is though. That's the
Patrick
Hulk.
O'Neal.
Rosario Dawson. That's the girl who smashed all the Marvel superheroes.
What show are we watching after The Sopranos and Wire? The Fargo. Fargo is gonna be our main uh, show that we're gonna be running after that. But after The Wire and Sopranos, we're just gonna kind of clean up all our other YouTube stuff so we can kind
Mm-hmm.
of focus in on Fargo
And just yep, and just do
and the
Fargo.
movies. You know, Fargo's in the movies is gonna kind of be synonymous. Maybe like two Fargos a week with a movie reaction in there.
Yeah, and that could potentially help us get through the series quicker too.
Yeah,
So then y'all could get to another show quicker because we doing like one show damn near a year. Like these shits take
this
forever to
just be
get through.
6 seasons though,
Yeah,
70,000
6 seasons.
episodes.
And then there was a point where we were doing literally 4 or 5 shows like at a time. Like, so it's gonna be nice. We're gonna be able to push through a little bit quicker. Godfather, yeah, Godfather shit. We've seen stuff like that. Those aren't white heroes, bro. Those are gangsters. That's different. Like, it's totally
uh,
different.
Formal's a huge fan of Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, I love Lord of the Rings. That's the
That
best.
man, don't even get him started on video games. If that man ain't swinging a sword,
Yeah, I
he,
love Lord of the Rings. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Games too. We big gamers. So if there's any gamers, man, join our Discord. We play all types of shit. I definitely play all types of shit. So always
Formal
party
be
up.
putting me on to some good.
And I got every platform too. So Xbox, PlayStation, whatever y'all want to hop on. Unfortunately, SOA, we both seen it at least twice or more, right?
Um,
Have you seen it twice?
I've seen it once.
Uh,
Yeah, it's been a while from Sons, but Sons is it's up
it's a
there.
banger.
Yeah,
It's a
it's up there.
banger. It's a banger. I just wouldn't want to. I want to try to be as fresh as possible now. Like I don't want to do nothing that we've
Yeah.
potentially seen, might have potentially heard in the background, might have potentially been spoiled. Like I want that shit to be like
Um,
Vikings has been. People have asked for that.
Never seen Vikings. Y'all into Dark Souls? Of course. If you're a
Yeah.
real gamer, Dark Souls started a whole genre of its own. So yeah, Dark Souls is actually my first YouTube video. My first YouTube video was me unboxing Dark Souls 2. So that was a thing.
These motherfuckers stupid. He said Israel Adesanya's the anime nigga final boss.
Where do you see that at?
That shit right there, random user. They said I'm not even gonna sign in case they know who I am. Like, no, I'm just playing.
I do not see that shit.
Barry. He said you be on that PGA. Yo, you better stop playing because really we don't really play sports games
I
like that
do.
for real, for
I
real.
play
But we'll hop on
PGA.
some
I
PGA. We'll
play
hop on some
PGA.
PGA
Y'all don't
and
want
whoop
it.
some ass, son.
Y'all don't
I
want
used
it.
to play Mario Golf back in the day. You
Y'all
better
don't
stop
want it.
playing with me.
Tiger
Favorite
Woods,
from
what?
software. Peace, Michael. Go ahead and enjoy that. Enjoy
Um,
Messi.
I can't lie. The recent from software game will have to be Sekiro. I think Sekiro is like a great blend of just like Dark Souls and action, oriented.
Oh, Mario Golf was top tier. All the Mario sports games was crack, son.
Dark Souls is for people who enjoy pain. That's facts.
Yeah,
You will
Bloodborne is
not play
top
that.
tier. Bloodborne's definitely top tier from
I don't get
software
it. Why people are so obsessed with Bloodborne? It's weird.
because it was really top tier, right?
It is top tier, but at the same time, it's like okay, it's another From Software game. Like, come on,
It's not though. I mean, it is, but it's not. That's like saying this is another Dr. Dre beat, like, or this is another Timbaland beat. Like, yeah, you hear the same kind of like cadences and specific instruments that they pull to and use in their beats, but it's a different formula that they playing with
yeah, yeah.
Bloodborne. And then Bloodborne looks so good compared to the other Dark Souls that were out at the time. Like, it was just like, oh shit,
Hey, to be
like this
honest,
is what they able to pull off.
Snowfall might not make the list, bro. To be honest,
Yeah, it might
especially
not.
especially the way
I
we
watched
going
it.
right now.
Yeah.
With the whole we trying to transition to movies and stuff like that. Yeah, it might be a while to be honest.
Yeah.
We still gonna keep it out there because that's something I still haven't seen. So eventually that could be a thing. But as of right now, it's looking like the distant future.
Oh, it's actually a solid question. Solid. Would y'all do music reaction? So when we first started the channel, we actually wanted to react to damn near everything,
Yep.
like everything except for like other people's TikToks and shit like that. Like we'd want to do movies, music, shows,
See,
games, probably like. So maybe if we definitely find the time but that'll be kind of interesting though, because I think we both have very different and unique music tastes, but I think we both really love music and could get down to almost anything, like if we're in the right mood for it. So that would be interesting to try to do a music reaction. Maybe we'll
I would love to.
research what those look like and try our own spin on one.
I would love to do music. I think there's tons of music out there that I haven't heard that could be in my playlist. So that's something that I definitely would love to do.
Yeah, it would be quite
Because I was trying to get
interesting.
formal to do that so we can, get on some of these albums that be coming out and drop a listen party. But
Bro, I'm down, bro.
I mean, nah, these reactions got in the way. All the time it takes to get this shit chopped up. Would love to see you guys reacting to metal. Oh, listen, I'm a huge fan of Killswitch Engage, Metallica, Avenged Sevenfold. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those are just to name a few.
I only listen to rap, so my palette is not
Oh,
diverse at all.
oh, okay.
So,
Well,
but I listen
I
to
had
everything at the
cousins that
same
were
time, though.
light skinned Puerto Rican, so AKA,
Oh yeah,
And
those
don't
are fun
feel a
days.
bit of fun being a try to you.
I remember my first time going to your cousin's basement, nigga. They had the drum set up. I was like, oh, let me jump on that shit. I
Yep.
was like, nigga, I suck. I'm out. Like, like this shit hard, nigga. There's two pedals. What are these for? We driving a
Yep.
motherfucking car, nigga. But it's crazy though. I do like exclude. I can't say that I only listen to rap because I do listen to just about anything. But exclusively, like I only go searching for rap though. Like you ain't about to see me
Yeah,
looking for the next
I feel what you're saying.
fucking reggaeton album or some shit
I
like
mean,
that.
because
Like,
it's hard. I mean, especially if you don't know anything about it, I think it's kind of hard to kind of get into. I feel like you got to be introduced to it by somebody
yeah,
like, yo, listen to this. This is like one of my faves.
music is a minefield though. I can't imagine what the copyrights would look like. That shit would probably be
Bro,
fucking
when I see
wacky.
people do music reactions, it's uh, like if you were watching, you definitely not watching for the music. Like you watching for the reactions 100.
For real. But I mean, that's what it is though. At the end of the day, you watch a reaction for
I've
people who
seen many posts of the Eminem stuff, but I haven't listened to any of it. So
Eminem stuff. What you talking about?
I don't know. I
Oh,
guess Eminem is dissing somebody or somebody's battling. I don't know, something with Eminem.
I'm I ain't an Eminem fan, so I know that's a hot take. You see the crowd go wild, but I
That's a
ain't
good
tripping about
idea.
this.
Well, get a second channel for music.
Double your views by pretending to be vocal coaches. You know what? That's funny you say that, Black Betty, because
That's
it's
good.
not. That's some
That's
real shit though.
good. That's
Because
good.
when we first started, we was like, look, we ain't no professionals. We aren't movie directors. We ain't go to college for none of this shit. So all this is subjective. Like, so
Mm.
relax. But you right though. If we start acting like, hey, we're some professionals, like I was in the industry for X amount of years,
But
and this
I
sounds
feel
like this
like
because they're using this software. This software, like, who knows? Who knows how long we can make it before they figure us out?
decades.
That should be crazy. Y'all ready for that new Mortal Kombat? Visually, that shit looks fire, but I haven't been into
Wow.
Mortal Kombat in
That's
forever.
fucked up. He said if you pretend to like Eminem, y'all would do numbers.
You might be right. You might be right. I know that man
Listen,
has a huge fan base out there. Might be right. Of course. We appreciate you for showing up, and we appreciate your job for not being so hard that you can't just tune into YouTube. That's what I work from home, so I be having a double screen TV on. I be chilling, but I be
for real, this
chilling.
man was like, "Yeah, I got one game in between calls." I'm just like,
Don't say that.
matter of fact,
No,
make
I'm
that
just playing.
happen.
Hey, I do be on that Street Fighter though. I actually haven't. So to be honest, I haven't played a Street Fighter game since Street Fighter EX Plus Alpha on the PlayStation One. I always thought Street Fighter was ass. Like it was just too slow. Like I'm the type of fighting game player where I need like sauce in my game. So like Dragon Ball Fighter Z was really popping off for me for a long time. Um, but I don't know. My big brother convinced me to get six, and I've been on that shit like crazy. I'm honestly thinking about trying to compete in like a local tournament or something. I be whooping ass
Hey,
online.
you
So if
already
you in the
know.
Street Fighter, come holler, man. We got a Discord too going up.
Yes, please. If y'all some real gamers, man, join up on the Discord, man. And don't be afraid to holler at us. Like we regular folks, just like y'all motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah,
man,
and
ain't nothing to it. If y'all see us on, hit us up. If we got time, we'll
this fool Pancake House said Charles S. Dutton is not Forrest Whitaker. That shit. See, we
I'm
need. I
sorry.
think, bro, we needed
I'm
a. You
sorry.
know, we needed a freaking top 10 moments. Like that shit would have played at least 3 times in that video alone. Like,
Matter of fact,
that's,
that's actually not damn.
it's hard though to get top 10 moments. It's a lot of
Not
videos you
not
have to
even
go through,
that,
bro.
but that's just a good like to have, alongside with this live stream would have been perfect. Like,
Hey, we learning, man. You know, we still in our startup phase. There's companies out here net worth in $1 million. They're still startup. 2 years. It's all right. We a startup. We got ideas coming. So next time maybe we'll have a top 10 moments. But
listen,
that's
I'm
probably the one moment, bro. That's
yeah,
number one. Like
yeah.
that shit had my stomach hurting when you said that shit. Like I'm just like this nigga Wilder. He blew it.
Oh, uh, I might have a very unpopular opinion on Red Dead Redemption 2. I think it's completely Nyquil. I'm sorry. I've I've tried so many times to play that game, but falling asleep so many times playing that shit. So I mean, maybe one day, I'll muster up the will to finish it, but it's just so. And then on top of that, I'm more kind of like the competitive type of gamer. You feel me? I play a lot of Apex
Yeah,
and shit like that.
PvP. Yep.
So you
Yep.
know what I'm saying? For me, the gun, it's a bit slow, and then you have to auto aim to the head and stuff like that. I'm not really a fan of that stuff.
Yeah. For me, same thing. Like I'm sure the story is great. Like to say that it deserves to be a show, it probably does. Like
It
especially
does.
because
I think
part
it
one
does.
story was crack. I didn't even finish part two because literally, bro, like, and this was probably around the time when I think my kids were maybe like 2. So it was actually kind of easier to game back then because I get them in bed at a good time. I have me a couple hours at night to jump on, but hit the couch and I'm going to the next mission and I'll put it on theatric mode while I'm riding on my horse. Next thing I
Theatrical.
know, I'm waking up and it's like 2 in the morning and I'm just like, damn, my girl sleep in the bed. She didn't even come grab me up. Like
Yo, this is
my
this.
character just standing there like, nigga, we here. What you trying to
You
do?
done took a
Like,
piss, done sat down, waiting for your. Nah, but this is perfect. This is one of the things that got me pissed off. Red Dead was too big. I rode a horse so far away from where I was supposed to go, I just gave up. That happened to me at least once, maybe twice, where I'm just
yeah.
like, yo, my mission is all the way over here. I gotta go into cinematic mode for another 20 minutes. I'm done.
Mhm.
I'm done.
But I can't lie, you never know. Cause there's a lot of
Listen,
people out there doing RP shit these days. We get enough people, maybe we go on online and do RP shit. Who
hey,
knows?
big op,
FRR.
big op. We got a Discord. Join us over there. If you want to play some Apex, listen, I'm always down.
Oh
That's
yeah,
my
that's your
number
guy.
one game, all right? Number one.
That's
If
your
you want
guy.
to play, always hit me. You can hit me up if I have free time. But y'all should know that my time is very. I ain't got that much time to play games. So when I'm on, I'm on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And he play Apex, so if you don't take it serious, I don't
Don't
recommend it.
listen to this man.
He
I could
gonna he
play
gonna be
with
yelling at you.
casuals.
He gonna be
That's lying.
yelling at
He
your
lying.
ass.
He
He gonna
lying.
be
He
screaming
lying.
at your ass. We done lost friends over this nigga
Nah.
screaming at their ass. I'm like, bro, they don't got tough skin like
Listen,
us.
I'm,
Like,
I'm
gotta stop.
I'm the Imperial Howl of the group. If you know that reference, you know what I'm saying.
I can't lie, so shooters and racing games outside of like puzzle games, because I don't even think that needs to be said, but if it does, but like racing, yeah, racing and sports games probably the least uh
Yeah,
amount of like games we play in terms of
that's
genre.
facts.
But I am definitely genetically predisposed to jump into some 2K every once in a while, NBA
PGA
specifically.
as well.
So I don't think I got. Do I have 2K23? Did they give that shit? If they gave it to us for free, I have it, shooter. I'll say that. If not, I probably got last year's.
2K on the bottom of the list. Back like 15, 20 years, I used to play that shit. How we liking Sopranos so far? Sopranos top tier, man.
Yeah.
Top tier television, bro.
And the longer you watch, the better it gets too, which is
Yep.
good.
It's
I mean,
great.
that's how most shows are supposed to be. Most of the good ones are like that,
Supposed
at
to.
least. But we know not everything.
Exactly.
Y'all should play Halo campaign co-op.
Ooh.
I don't know, because when I pop on Halo, I'm jumping in
What
PvP.
one of my suggestions to Formal was to have while we're doing this live stream was to play Only Up and see who
Oh
could
yeah.
get to the top first. He doesn't even know what the game is, so.
Oh, I finally watched the stream of it though.
Oh, you did?
I watched like 10 minutes of it, so I see what you're talking about.
Yeah. Like we could challenge each other, see who gets up. I've never played it, but it looks interesting. Thought it would be something nice for us to do, but obviously, time and everything, we're kind of.
So you the type of guys who was screaming? Nah, not me. I'm pretty chill. I don't really.
I'm not. He's lying, bro. He's lying.
I'm
That
not.
man
I'm super
capping.
chill, bro. I'm
No,
mad
no,
casual.
I'm not
Even if
saying that you're. No, he's super chill. He's talking
uh,
about me yelling at
oh
Apex.
nah.
Listen,
Nah, no, I'm not.
listen.
I'll phone a friend right now, nigga. like
He
yo,
said, "Don't make me
talk to them.
motherfucking $1 million fucking." Listen, he capping. The reason I be yelling is because I be playing with randoms.
Nah, shooter. We not just sticking to movies for now. So just real quick recap. We're gonna catch up to YouTube because once we started getting hit with all those strikes, we just started focusing on our biggest two shows, which were The Wire and Sopranos. So
Yep.
there's still like Power that we got to catch up on, Demon Slayer we got to catch up on, Attack on
Yeah,
Titan we got to
so,
catch up
yep.
on. I think did we finish Last
we
of Us?
didn't finish the Last of Us either.
Last
We
of
got, like,
Us
the
we got to
last
finish
3,
getting
4
up on
episodes.
YouTube.
Yep.
So while we're doing all of that, we're only going to focus on one show, which is going to be Fargo. That's going to be like the new show that was actually recommended from y'all, by y'all. And then we're also going to be doing movies as well. So we'll be able to focus on one show, hopefully get it done a little bit faster. Of course, catch the YouTube up as well. And then being able to do movies, we'll be able to, I think it'll just be a lot more fun. We'll be able to touch on a lot more different genres and things like that. Like for example, for me, I love horror films. My girl don't really like horror films, so we don't watch them as much. So who knows? October coming up, maybe we get a couple of scaries in there just for the theme and shit like that. So I'm with you, Shane. You my spirit animal. Definitely 2K5 was the best football game ever made, ever. Snoop impression. It's been a while. Fuck is you higher, son? Fuck is you? Fuck you? Fuck is you higher, son? Have you seen the movie Fargo though? Yes, we officially got Fargo the movie in the bag. We haven't started the show yet though,
Yeah, we haven't
but the
thrown it up
movie's
on
in right.
Patreon yet. It should be going up um, in a couple weeks. A week, maybe in a week or two. We just got to get some stuff done. You know, work, everything right now is kind of crazy.
Let's see, Oz. We keep hearing that, but I don't know, man. I ain't even
Nah,
lie to you.
nah,
Yeah, it's
it's not
like
gonna happen for the simple fact, like we said, we trying to get away from the whole dark tone for now. We kind of
yo.
want to get some more uplifting things because the
Not only that, I think Oz
gotta
would be
watch
hard to
this.
get up on YouTube, right? Like the type of shit that goes on in Oz. I've
Oh
never
yeah,
seen it,
I can
but
only imagine. Yeah, I can only imagine. They say it gets crazy in that show, so
that
make
man
you
said you gonna
show.
hit the showers with the bleach. Like this thing's stupid,
That's
man.
funny.
What are y'all NFL teams? Man, we just said we not into sports like that. You ain't listening.
R.I.P.
Nah,
to
I'm
the
just
great.
playing. I still got a
R.I.P. to the
team though.
great.
That's his NFL team right there, the Dingers.
Lord of the Dings. Now my favorite team is the Eagles.
Like Eagles, y'all. Like Eagles.
Eagles. Eagles was the first team that actually made me want to watch the NFL. So
Mm. Okay.
that's the reason why I'm not from Philly though.
My favorite team is the Titans, and I am not from Tennessee, but
Oh my God, I
uh,
I don't. We're not really big sports guy, but I'm pretty sure that the Titans suck really bad.
yeah, they're not great. They're not great, but growing up, it was really fun to watch them. Like they had Eddie George. Wait, I'm lying. I just made that name up. Nah, they had
R.I.P.
George.
man.
I forgot everybody's name. George
That's whatever
Mason was
people
it?
remember,
The wide
man.
receiver, and then they had Eddie George,
The
Derek
Last
Mason.
Airbender, Korra.
I'm mixing up hella
Yes,
names.
huge fan. Me, big fan. Last Airbender, one of my favorites of all
I've
time.
actually never seen that.
I want to get him on that.
I've actually never seen
So
that
that
shit.
might, to be honest, that might be the next anime that we do.
How
Just
long is
saying.
it? How long
It's
is it?
3 seasons for the Last Airbender, and I think Korra has 4 seasons.
That's crazy. I don't know why I always thought Avatar was a long ass anime for
Three
some reason.
seasons. It's 20. I think it's 20 episodes or something like that
Okay.
per season. But you know they're only 20, 30 minutes.
Air McNair, exactly, right? Air McNair, Eddie George, Mason, and then they lost the freaking Super Bowl by like 1 fucking yard to the Rams or some crazy shit like that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know why they became my favorite team. I just remember playing like football games with my brother, playing games like NBA Jam. So I was like a Bulls fan back then, but I think all the little kids was Bulls fans because of
Yep,
MJ. So that
definitely
was just
were.
too easy.
We definitely were.
Did you miss the backstory? Nah, bro. You can ask about the backstory. We'll say it 100 times if we have to. It's all good. Where you guys are from? We're both from Bridgeport, Connecticut, but we live. Well, I live in the Bay right now. Brolic in Florida.
Yeah.
How you met? We met through mutual friends, aka family. Actually, his cousin, my homie,
Yep.
um, and just been thugging it ever since. That's like 15 years ago or some shit. Best one of the best nights ever too. Actually, when I first met this nigga, fuck, it, we might as well get into it. I think I was coming back from Job Corps. Maybe I freshly got kicked out of Job Corps, so I was coming back home, and I actually left Bridgeport when I was like 15. So I was coming back at a time where I was just like, okay, nice. Like it's been a long time since I've seen everybody. And then goddamn, yeah, I meet up with the homies and they just like, yeah, we going to my cousin house. Like he's cool peoples. Like pull up, we gonna have drinks and blah blah. And we still kind of young, you know what I'm saying, like underage. So I'm just like, I'm down. Like I'm trying to get twisted. So goddamn, we go over there and yeah, bro, it was like I can only compare it to the gas chamber in basic training. Like when you go into the gas chamber in basic training, you start off on the cold side and then you transition over to the hot side. So the cold side is obviously, there's no gas in that room. But the gas kind of does seep in from the hot side. So you kind of start getting the feeling like, oh shit about to get real. Like I'm burning up in this mud. And then once you get to that hot side, you see all the gas and it's over. That's literally what it was like meeting this man that first day. The cold side was me being outside. The hot side was me walking into that nigga's doorstep, nigga, because this motherfucker, it was hella blunts in rotation. I think they were playing the Uncharted 3 multiplayer beta. Uncharted 3 wasn't even out yet. And yeah, I think I passed out about 5 times on that man's floor. Every time I woke up, there was still another blunt coming to my hands. And yeah, bro, that's the story. That's it. That's the lore. Yeah, hot box, hot. What do you call a hot apartment, bro? It was the whole building, son. This shit was crazy, crazy.
Where you at?
I'm done, so we can answer more questions. Favorite Sopranos episode or character? We answered that already. It was hard for us. We named like 17 people, so we gonna have to we gonna have to put them in a tournament or something to really figure it out. Pros and cons. Live action Last Airbenders coming to Netflix.
Bro, I always think about my boy Jimmy, man. We miss him, man. Ever since
Yeah, of
Saul took
course.
over.
Cause that it's crazy that our Better Call Saul freaking not Patreon, our Better Call Saul Discord channel still is active. People still posting there.
Yep.
People still have things to say about Better Call Saul, man.
Well,
That's quite a show.
I think the Emmys supposedly should be happening soon, so they're gonna be a part of that because they were late last year. So I think that's still one of the reasons why they're still in the conversation. So hopefully, if they are, but I think the whole writer block shit is happening. So
Yeah, I bet there's still more to find in the show. It's still a fairly new show. It's still pretty young. Like there's still people finding shit in shows like The Wire and stuff like that. So
yeah, I'm trying to get somebody at my job to watch Better Call Saul because he loves Breaking Bad so much. I'm like, bro, you have to watch Better Call Saul, but he's like, I don't know, it's just too slow in the beginning. I'm like, every show
so
is
was
kind of
Breaking
slow. I'm
Bad.
like, every show's slow.
Season 1 of Breaking Bad was fucking trash, bro. Until the last episode, like cut it out.
See, that's one
Till
thing.
like the last episode, that shit was.
That's one thing about us when we came into the reaction, thing. We didn't know that we should have done season 1, even though he watched it. We should have still done it. Kind of
Yeah, we
sucks.
probably should have.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that you go back and we only have, we start from season 2.
Are we watching One Piece live action? I don't know. I don't think so because I
I
don't
don't
think
watch
either
One
of
Piece at
us. Yeah, we would have no kind of connection or understanding of what's really going on. I mean, I guess that's a cool perspective too, but I don't know. We do not know. Michael's the realest. Are we talking about Mike from season 4, The Wire? Young Mike, little youngin. What about when Chris beat the Bulls face in The Wire? Nah, we haven't seen any in-depth videos of any biking couples. The bathtub scene was definitely like the highlight of season 1, like that whole bathtub shit, definitely. But it was still slow. Y'all can't deny it. I don't know why people hear the word slow and they get so offended. Like, it's alright. It wasn't bad, but when you look at it and try to compare BCS and be like, oh, that's slow, it's like, what? Motherfucker, we had 2 cold first episode. What are y'all talking about? Like, especially if you seen Breaking Bad. I was juiced off of that alone. I was invested. I said, I'm not gonna not watch this after that. What the hell? Sons of Anarchy was like the only show. Really? Like, Sons is great, but damn, son, there's some other good ones out here.
Sons, I think suffered from a lot of just dips. They had a lot of dips where it was just like, is this really fucking necessary? Like, come on.
Appreciate you, Chris.
Still,
it feels good. It feels good.
We made it 2 years from one random night that we decided to do YouTube.
Facts.
One random night, we were just like, you know what, let's do YouTube. We still haven't thrown up our first reaction because it's just such a nightmare of how bad it is to stitch together. I would literally have to take 2 weeks off just to fucking stitch that together. But that's something I definitely want to get up there for everybody to watch, because it's just
it'll be crazy.
It's that moment that we knew like, all right, we could do something, even though it came out completely bad, horrible.
That's what he's talking about right now, Manziel. He's talking about putting up a video of our very first reaction. It's
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat, the movie.
The
Yeah,
movie.
it's the Mortal Kombat
We
movie.
wanted to start off with movies.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, we were coming in like
Mm-hmm.
we was gonna be a movie only kind of shit. Like, appreciate you, Great Taco, for the 490 nizzle.
Appreciate y'all, man.
I got 5 on it.
Hey,
Mm.
you know I'm smoking that garbage because I'm in Florida.
Oh yeah, we watched Daredevil for sure. That would have been an amazing freaking show to react to. Cause that shit, I went and rewatched it the other day when they put it on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Oh,
something about them fight scenes, bro. And that first season alone, like I think it's like the first like
three,
4
four
episodes.
episodes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
them fight scenes are just so good. There's this one
Appreciate you.
that I cannot forget it, bro. And probably didn't heard me say this shit about 5 times, so my bad to him. But there was this one fight scene where he's fighting this dude. It's not in the hallway. I think he's in his apartment. It might be in the hallway actually. And it gets to the point where they're like so tired out where dude doesn't even throw a punch. Like he just throws his whole
Oh,
body
body,
into the
yeah.
nigga like fuck it, like
Yep.
anything to get this man on his ass. And I'm just like, bro, like this shit is too realistic, bro. Cause motherfuckers just be out here thinking that they could fight like MMA fighters and boxers with no training, bro. But I'm telling
30
you, man,
seconds. That's all
you
you
feel
need.
me?
Oh, you tired. You just trying to hit
Exactly.
me. You don't know how to
That's why I
fight.
say you got to knock
Shout
somebody
out
out
to
in
Joe
7 punches. If you can't knock them out in 7 punches, just walk away, bro. Let the person have it, bro. They got
People
it
don't understand that.
good.
One show that I would love to put y'all on is called Warrior on HBO. If y'all haven't checked it out,
Mm.
it's co-produced by Bruce Lee's daughter. One of the best choreographed fighting you will ever see on the show, hands down. Story is fire too. Um,
It's dope.
they just started season 3. I haven't gotten into it yet, but if there's something that you kind of want to get into, some kung fu shit, check out Warrior on HBO. Fire.
Yeah. Warriors crack. And they
Crack.
got real people too in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like people from history. At least one person from history. I don't know about anybody else. Have y'all watched Kingdom of Heaven? Is that Jamie Foxx army movie? Did I make that up?
What?
I, ain't that the Jamie Foxx
Jamie
movie?
Foxx? What? Army
Yeah.
movie?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. That was around like the
What the
Black
hell you
Hawk
talking
Down
about?
days. It was actually later than the Black Hawk Down days, actually, but still, I think that's the one.
Never seen it.
I'm terrible with
She.
memory though, especially when it comes to titles and stuff. So I could be mixing
Appreciate you, Will.
hella shit up. Hella shit up. Have you both seen the Godfather trilogy? Yes. Yeah, unfortunately, I know a lot of
Yes.
people want to see that.
Yes, we have. That was actually I saw that recently, probably about like 3 years ago because I was like, you know what? I've never checked out The Godfathers, and one random weekend I ended up watching all three.
It's the Crusaders middle. I'm gonna just Google it real quickly because I was definitely into a lot of middle shit like that at one. Actually, before I Google it, does it have what's that cat's name from Pirates of the Caribbean? Orlando Bloom in it? Does it have him in it? Is
Orlando
that the
Bloom.
one when they drop the acid down the they drop the hot coals as a defense on the motherfuckers trying to climb the wall and shit? Yeah, this guy Orlando Bloom. Yeah, I
No,
might have
I
seen
just
this.
watched. I think I only watched the first two of Pirates.
I might have seen this thing. Yeah, I think I seen this one a long time ago.
Blood in, blood out.
Blood in, blood out. What are you talking about? That Michael J. White movie?
I don't know. I
No,
don't
that's
think I've
Blood
seen
and Bone. Never mind. That's my shit.
Blood and
That's Blood and
Bone.
Bone. That's
I've
my
never seen it.
shit, boy.
I've always seen like the cover, but never
Bruh,
watched it.
MJ Dub, he went to Central High School. That
I
nigga
know
from
he did. I
CT. You
know.
gotta watch all his shit, bro. You gotta support that man. He from CT.
Yeah, he is
Got
from
to.
CT. He is from CT. He's one of the ones who made it out.
Watch The Offer, TV show about the
Spawn's
making.
classic. That's a class. That's one that I watched thousands of times with my cousins, like back to back, because we're just like that. There's something wrong with us.
I have not seen the Peacemaker show, but I've seen the James Gunn Suicide Squad. That's the second Suicide Squad, right? The better one. I guess that's subjective, but I think I like the second one over the first one that I watched.
Didn't watch any of that shit. Peacemaker either. My boy keeps telling me, "Oh, you gotta watch it." Black Dynamite is a
That would be. Oh,
classic.
you seen it? I was gonna say that would
Oh,
be interesting
bruh.
to watch
Nah,
that
bruh.
shit.
I
You
wish
seen it
I didn't
already?
watch. I wish I didn't watch because that shit is
That
so
shit.
funny, bro. My favorite part in that movie is where he fighting the dude in the pool hall, and then
Oh.
the dude in the pool hall he get hit in the face, and then he go motherfucker, and then they change the actor in front of him. Hilarious.
Okay. I think I did see Blood In, Blood Out. These are these old school classic like gangster.
It sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. I think I might have watched it as well.
This probably around the time I was watching
Like
Fresh,
if
Lean
it's an
on Me,
old
shit
flick,
like
I
that.
probably like around the '90s and stuff like that. I most likely probably watched it, but it's been so long that I don't even know like off the top. Yo, the Fargo movie was dope.
It was interesting. It
It
was a
was
cool
dope.
watch.
I liked
Yeah.
it. I liked it. It was quick too. It was quick, hour and a half in and out.
Mm-hmm.
It was dope.
Yeah.
What? Black
Yeah.
Dynamite 2? Oh,
No, it's not. You lying. I'm
I'm
about to
I,
Google that shit right now, boy.
that's
You lying.
that's
With
a day
MJ
one.
Dub?
Yeah, if
With
it got
MJ Dub
MJ,
in it?
we did day one.
He
That's no
lying.
lie. Black Dynamite too good. Hopefully
Oh
they do it
shit.
justice though, because we already know how sequels go when it comes to the
Uh-oh, he right. MJ
to the
Dub.
comedy sequels. They usually don't do well.
The Departed. I think I seen that one. That's when Leonardo DiCaprio and not Matt Damon. Is it Matt Damon? No, it's the other one.
Unfortunately, that's one. Yeah, yeah. Matt Damon. Yep. The
It is
Departed.
right. One's a cop, one's the mob, and they both
Yeah.
infiltrate each other. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I
That
got
that
terrible memory though. Some of these, if I watch them, I'll probably be like,
that's what I'm saying. Nah,
"It's the
listen. I
first
think I
time."
think there's certain movies that like are so, not old, but listen, we smoke. Let's be real, we smoke. You know what I mean? So we're gonna forget a lot of this shit. I feel like some of the stuff should be worthy to come back to. Like Departed, that shit too good.
I can't lie. I wouldn't mind doing classics, especially like 80s and 90s. That'd be fun.
Bands
New
of
movies
Brothers,
definitely would be fun too, but these motherfuckers be trying to
yeah.
make movies 3 hours long and shit these days for nothing.
Someone was trying to get us on Bands of Brothers. I've heard good things about it.
Oh yeah. That's only one season, right? If it's a one season show, we might have to consider how we approach some of those because there's definitely like I want to at least see. I'm not gonna say do because I ain't trying to make no promises, but Chernobyl for sure. Like I want to see that. So
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah, me
Who
like we said, me and
knows?
Fumo, we got some things that we're gonna throw at your way that y'all ain't gonna see coming. So you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we both seen Fight Club. That's a classic, dude.
Yeah,
Fight Club a
Fight Club.
classic.
Big Trouble in Little China, never seen that. Conan, never seen it.
Yeah, I never seen Conan. He trying to make us go all the way back.
On the Schwarzenegger got this bitch.
Conan.
Gotta see the movie.
Oh, Donnie Brasco's lit
Never
with
seen it.
Johnny Depp. That's a good one for sure. See, see, man. We diverse. We just seen about half of the shit y'all didn't already try to say. More than half. Y'all ain't got no bangers for real. Internal affairs. Huh?
What cartoons niggas fuck with? I mean, like I said,
This man. Now you trolling. Y'all watch Scarface? Come on, stop playing with. Cut it out.
yeah, that's of
I
course,
damn near thought I
of
almost I
course.
almost downloaded a PS2 emulator the other day just to play the Scarface game, like, cause I was
Still
thinking about
best
that
open
shit.
world game to ever be made.
Hot take, but I feel it. One
I
season, 10
mean,
episodes. We'll see.
okay.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what. I can't lie though. If we do pick up any of those like one season shows, they'll probably sit on Patreon for a while
For a
before
while,
they hit
exactly,
YouTube, cause
exactly.
we got to catch this YouTube up. Isn't
Yeah.
there a Sopranos game? If there is, it's terrible, right? Let's look it up.
No.
Oh shit, The Road to Respect, PlayStation 2,
What?
2006. Oh, they got Silvio up here and shit. They got this shit.
No.
They sitting in front of
No.
Satrios, bruh.
No.
Hold up, can I get a gameplay video? Like, I don't. I'm about to
It's
watch this shit.
terrible. Let's
No,
play
it
it.
can't be.
Yo, that's Sopranos doesn't have a game, bro. What type? Is it like the Michael Jackson? Is it that like a side scroller
Nah, bro, this shit
platform?
was nah, motherfucker. This is the 2006
It
PS2. This
don't
shit
matter.
has to be like it has to be like Scarface. It gotta be. Well, see, Scarface wasn't Scarface made by Rockstar.
Nah, y'all,
So
you wildin', man. Shooter, don't. Fargo wasn't terrible.
what the movie?
Yeah,
You thought Fargo was terrible? I thought it was fun.
yeah, I thought it was fun too. I liked it. Yeah,
GTA 6 in
wow.
Miami. Why would it be in Miami? They just need to make up their own. Well, I guess they kind of do make up their own shit, but it's just inspired by places. But I don't know. They should just mash a bunch of
He said throw you a
inspired places
curveball.
together.
Goodwill Hunting. Never seen it. Always seen the thumbnail for that thing. Freaking Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and Robin Williams, right? I always see that. Never watched it though.
I probably watched it without paying attention because I know my grandma had this in her VHS collection. Wait,
Yep.
ain't that with
I see $1 Million Baby.
that's with the boxer chick, right?
Yep, yep.
The same chick who played the teacher in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay, yep. See, y'all ain't got no bangers for real. Look at y'all. Yeah, everything y'all requested, we done ate up. You
For the
guys see
most part.
Mallrats? Nah.
Never seen Mallrats.
Is that like a Clerks kind of style comedy?
I know it comes
It
from
sound
Clerks
like
because I
it
seen
is.
Clerks, but I never went back to see Mallrats because they said that was like I think his first. But of course, I seen Clerks 1 and 2. That is
Aren't they doing another one? Now, matter of fact, you know what we should do? We gotta do the FP. Y'all ever seen the FP? Let me hear from chat.
FP.
You ever
That's what
seen
it's
the
called.
FP? Yes. The capital F capital P.
Nah, never.
It's about gangsters who compete in deadly dance revolution to fight over territory so that they can save ducks. Because if the ducks die, it'll ruin the ecosystem. It's probably one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. I ain't even gonna hold you, son. Like, me and my older
That
brother,
makes
we
no
used to.
sense.
It doesn't, but when you watch it, you'll realize that it's really yes, the FP, bro, the FP. Like, bro, for one, it's a passion project, so you gotta respect it. Like the dude who shot it, who directed it, paid out of pocket to get that shit popping. And then we used to have a ritual. Me and my older brother, we would just watch bad movies. Like we would, cause back then Netflix had a freaking filter where you could like filter by stars, and we would just filter anything less than like 1 star, and we would just watch that during dinner time and shit like that. And the FP was up there. No longer is on Netflix, unfortunately, but oh man, that was a good one. That one, Nude Nuns, Big Guns, like
What? New
Can of Killer
Nuns?
Tomato. Yes, Nude Nuns, Big
Killer
Gun. Like
canned tomatoes. What the
yes,
fuck?
bro. Like these.
What the
This
fuck?
is, bro. This is real passion projects. You gotta realize, yo,
Nah.
great movies like Nightmare on Elm Street came out like because of
Mm,
these types of, you know what I'm
mm,
saying, like passion projects. Puppet
mm.
Master. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
These were movies that really
So
made
they're
it.
old. They're like
Unfortunately,
old. Cause
nah, I ain't gonna say
like
old,
like
oh,
80s,
but
90s.
they just ain't have no good new money. That's what I say. They have no new money, so it might look old, but
Paid in Full classic. Yeah.
you feel me? We all watch, you know what I'm saying? We watch state
King.
property and shit. Don't
Yeah.
act like you too
Yeah.
good for
Yep.
none of these B rateds.
King of New York's, of course, classic.
Oh hell yeah, Paid in Full is
Yeah.
I love that thing. That's a good one right there. All of Tarantino
He said
movies?
them movies on Tubies.
Probably not. If you say all, I can't confidently say
I
all.
I could probably say probably 90%.
Look, we can go through these hoes right now because don't he only got like 8?
Something like that. I forgot. Maybe 9.
So Pulp Fiction, of course, Reservoir Dogs, of
Classic.
course,
Classic.
Inglorious Bastards, of course,
Classic.
Django, of course.
Classic.
Jackie Brown, I feel like I have, but I don't remember it. So I'm gonna just say no.
No. I
Once
think that's
Upon
the
a
one.
Time in Hollywood. I don't think I've seen that one neither.
I did,
Kill
but it
Bill
was
for
background
sure.
noise, to be honest.
It was. That's that.
It was
Someone had
background.
requested it to me too, and I feel like I tried to watch it, and that's what it became too. Was
Hmm.
background. Definitely the Kill Bills. Hateful Eight.
Of
Definitely.
course.
I don't think I seen Death Proof.
I seen that proof. Yep.
That's his lowest rated movie. It looks like actually.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. Not for
Is that
everybody,
it?
for
What
sure.
else he got?
He did Death Proof. Did he not do the other side of
Hold
that?
on.
Oh, I forgot what that was called. It was like Death Proof and something else.
Okay, because he got because you know how they be cutting it up. They'll got film and then executive producer only, acting roles only. I think
Kids
this is the
is one of those movies where I don't remember because I try to remove it from my memory. Okay? But once I see that movie or see the cover, which I'm not going to look up, I will not look it up. I'm telling you right now. Because, nah, it's not happening. It traumatized me as a kid.
Kids. I don't think
Kids.
I've seen that one.
I'm good, though.
Oh yeah, he was a guest director for Sin City. I seen that. I guess I seen most of his. I would say his mainstream ones for the most
Yeah.
part, right? The ones that everyone else would name from Dust Till Dawn, shit like
My
that.
man said Human Centipede. Stop it. I've never seen that movie. And
Oh, Human Centipede is disgusting.
you seen it?
Yeah, that shit is
Nah, I
disgusting.
once I heard the premise, I was like, I'm good.
Bully, is that
Slowly.
movie where they're in like Florida, right? And they got this one friend who's just a bully to everybody, and then I think he like rapes his friend's girlfriend, and I feel like it's heavily implied that he raped his boy too in that movie. Like I don't know if I read it wrong, but I feel like it was. And then they try to kill him and throw him in the swamp and shit. Yo, that was those are one of those movies where it's like, yo, this shit is kind of crazy, it's kind of cool, but then I always forget the name every time I think about it and want to tell somebody about it. Like
Nah, I've never seen Bully.
I've seen that one. I've seen that one. That one
Bully's
was
okay.
kind of yeah, and it was shot like it
Hero.
was like
Yes.
nah. Oh, I thought you were saying like hero. Like
No,
nah,
no,
not
no,
like
no.
hero.
Jelly Hero.
Yeah, yeah, we seen.
If it's a Japanese, you know what I'm saying, type of film, I'm most likely seen it. If it's somewhat mainstream, because that's
Yes, we
one of my
have
favorite.
Jorge. I hope you're not here to ruin that. Should I remove you right now? Like I'm scared. I don't
Well,
know. He said the Sopranos ending is super famous. Have you been able to avoid the spoiler of how it ends? Yes, we have. Okay, cool. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I don't we're really good at actually avoiding spoilers. Like my social media is literally my actual like friends. So they don't even be watching the shit that I be watching. So I don't even go looking for stuff. Like
mm-hmm.
even if I Google like yeah, I don't even think I Google anything about the shows we're watching. Like even trying to put in a name real quickly, because even that might pop up a meme or
That's
some random shit. Like so,
that's what happened to me when I was doing I was an amateur at this YouTube shit. The designated survivors. I was pulling the pictures off the internet for some reason instead of just pulling it off the episodes, and I put in the wrong name and found out some shit. I fucked around and found out,
yeah.
and that's why that's the only show on our channel that got cut. That bitch got cut immediately. Like I already know, I'm good.
That that's not a bad idea, Jason. I've seen Desperado a long, long time ago.
Taco.
I don't think I've ever seen El Mariachi though, and I think I've seen Once Upon a Time in Mexico a while ago too. But that'd be kind of cool, right? The Desperado movies, right? Antonio Banderas.
Oh, there's
That's facts,
movies.
Taco. This man say you can't even talk. That is facts, bro. You can't even say shit, bro. It's crazy. We was just talking about this the other day. We was in a party chat, and my boy, not even me, my boy brought up a game called X Defiant. And like the next day, I got emails about that shit, like thanking me for being in the beta test and shit like that. I'm just like, bro, I didn't even mention it myself. Someone else, and that was on a PlayStation, and that shit connected all the way to Yahoo Mail. Like, what up, Brad? We got you. We got you. Nah, Fargo movie is gonna. Good question. I was actually thinking about this before. I didn't talk to Brolic about it, so this is gonna be a surprise to him. But I think we just gonna rock that out for everybody. We're not gonna block it behind the movie tier. Um, I think it'll be a nice treat to just have it out there, especially since it's connected to the show as well. So
Okay.
yeah, that's just gonna be out there. My bad, Brolic. I was supposed to talk to you about that in the cut, but it's public now. It's recorded. Timestamp it, clip it. Y'all got it. I seen Shutter Island. You seen Shutter Island, Brolic,
Never
with
seen Shutter
DiCaprio?
Island. Nope.
Ooh, that's a good. That's some.
I've
That's
heard so many good things about it though. I've never sat down and watched it though.
That shit is crack. That's that good suspense right there. That's that
I've only watched a few suspenseful movies.
that's like that Saw 1 suspense type shit. Like when
Saw
you get to
one,
the end and you
yeah,
just like, "What? This is what I've been watching this whole time?"
yeah.
That's
Saw
what
one
Shutter
was.
Island was.
I've seen all the Saws. I think I've seen all the Saws. There's so many of them now. So
Not in a long time, solid. Risk of Rain 2. I do have it though, but I haven't played it in a long time.
let it rain.
I can't lie. I like new things. I like change. I like playing with new toys. So I don't get too stuck. Like there's people who be like, I got 4,000 hours in this one game that I've been playing for the last 2 years. Like me, bro, I got to touch 4,000 games in the last 2 years. What are you talking about?
I agree. I agree with you, Chris. Like Saw one is goat for reactions, but like we already seen it, so
Yeah,
we're not
it
gonna
wouldn't even
pretend
be.
like, oh my god, it
hmm
was him all along. How did we? No.
I've seen the Psycho movies, but not the Bates Motel show.
You said the what? The cycle?
Yeah, the movie Psycho.
Oh, nah,
Shower and shit. Like that
nah.
shit is
I mean, I
iconic,
know
bro.
that scene, but I don't. I've never seen the
S-
movie.
that's the only scene you need. It's spoiled now. Done. You know what's another good suspense movie? What's that movie when they were all at the hotel and one person was like a murderer and they were like locked, like it was a bad storm,
I
so they
think
could
it
even
was
that shit was a banger too.
Identity.
Nah.
I think so. I don't know. Nah. Oh,
I don't know what it's called. Oh, it is called. Oh, this nigga ballot.
I knew it.
10 points for the man.
I knew
There
it.
it is.
Yeah.
What games y'all be on right now?
Apex. New season.
Yeah, there you go. Brolic's on Apex. I've been on SF6 a lot. We've been playing
Um,
Dead Zone a little bit here and there on
Star Seas
PC.
Dead Zone. Yeah, it's free.
hmm
PC. Pretty dope.
I got Diablo 4 as well. I haven't really touched season 1 unfortunately cuz ever
Hmm.
since Baldur's Gate 3 came out, I've been editing videos in Baldur's Gate 3 like literally like as my videos exporting, I'm Baldur's Gate, bro. Like
I always jump into some Overwatch every once in a while. So
oh yeah,
I
that might be
keep it.
fun.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
keep that in the cycle always.
Yeah, that definitely might be fun. You never know, man, because there's definitely games where we could create custom lobbies, and especially if it gets too big, like 20 of y'all want to play with us, then we could definitely, maybe do Halo Infinite since that's a
Hmm.
free game as well, so that'll
Halo.
be
Yep.
easy. And like I said, we got pretty much almost all platforms, so
Oh
we
yeah,
could,
we
you know what I
good. I
mean?
got Xbox too.
Well, I know, but you don't got like Switch or nothing. But I doubt anybody
Nah,
trying to
I
play a Switch
mean,
game anytime soon.
I wish. You already know. We play some Smash. It's a wrap. Y'all all getting
How's
y'all getting cracked. All of y'all. None of y'all want to see the smoke when it comes to this man. Peekinator here, boy.
Oh yeah, I've seen Devil. That one was cool. Actually, it's a recent movie that I watched.
Devil.
Cause like I
Never
said, I don't
seen
get
it.
to watch scaries that much anymore. Was the Pope's Exorcist. I watched that shit on the airplane the other day. That shit was pretty good. I was like, okay. Yeah,
Never
the
seen
Pope's Exorcist. I like exorcism movies. And bro, the new one is about to be a complete sequel to the old school, bro. That new Exorcist, if y'all into any Exorcist movies, that new one I think is gonna be sick, son.
it.
At least the trailer. I know trailers are really good at making everything hype, but I don't know. These horror movies lately have been like I feel like there was a downfall around the paranormal activity era, in horror quality. And now I think they figured it out. I think they figured it out. Yep, exactly, user. They had a bad I think the paranormal activity stretch was what fucked it up. Like everything had to be a true story, no matter how fake it was. Hey, look at this true story, even though we have three alternate endings. What the fuck? Like, yeah, okay.
Um, if your sister's trying to do a reaction channel, the advice that I would give her is to build a catalog first before you dive into the YouTube. So I'll say try to get maybe month or two of some content together, and then spend that time figuring out how to edit and all that stuff. That
Hmm.
way, by the time you do upload your first video, you have some type of experience because it's the beginning is definitely the toughest, but you just gotta you gotta put in that work and just build that catalog.
Yeah, and she don't got to stress like multiple uploads if she already got like 2 months worth of content.
Yeah.
You know, not that she could chill for those 2 months, but she don't got to stress about damn I got to get another video up next week.
Mm-hmm.
She could work on actually
And
editing or continuing
yeah,
more content and shit.
and as you're doing videos and stuff like that, it's really gonna let you know if you really want to do this or not. Feel me? It's really gonna it's gonna test you. You feel me? So that's something that I say do. Uh, if it's a week or two of episodes, that as well, but just have some type of catalog so you can at least see if it's something that you want to do.
Yeah, and then also, I don't know how long you've been watching us, but the 4 shows we've done so far are they got some great fans and they're out there searching for any and every reactor possible. So that being Breaking Bad, BCS, The Wire, and Sopranos.
Yep.
So if she's interested in any of those, try to hop on those because
Yeah.
yes,
Especially
she'll
if you
definitely
didn't.
start getting some views.
What if you haven't seen any of those? Yeah, definitely.
What else? What else?
Yep. Watch them movies for
Get
sure.
her socials up, of course. Want to make sure she's on top of that. That's probably where we're weakest at. Like we don't really post on our IGs and stuff like that. But I
No
just feel like it's
more.
so much more compared to everything else we doing.
Yeah, we
Like
used
I
to
feel like
though.
there's a point where I feel like right now it's not really that necessary. I think the fans will let us know when we really need like a IG to be popping off or a TikTok to be popping off. But definitely at least uh maybe one social like a Facebook because I used to be on Facebook just posting our fucking YouTube channel and just random ass like, hey, learn to bake some fresh brownies. Like, yeah, and also check out fucking Ghost choking out Tasha last night. Like, like while you making your brownies and then just post the channel and that shit. Like, I used to do it so much where they used to tell me I couldn't post no more and fucking and anything. Like, I wouldn't be in jail, but there's like, nah, you can't be posting that link no more. You gotta wait till tomorrow, bro.
Oh man, that man was out there though. I
Hey, I was
remember them
trying, man.
days. I remember them
We
days. He
was
was everywhere. I'm like, yo, I saw you in another group, motherfucker. What you know
feel
about
me,
this group?
feel me. I do like old RPGs.
Um,
Final
t-
Fantasy for
to
sure.
be honest, yo, I've been super busy. I'm starting a second job, so kind of doing that this week. So to be honest, I haven't even started the reaction, cutting it up. I'm most likely gonna start tomorrow. So if anything, it's gonna be Monday, possibly possibly Wednesday. It's most likely gonna be Monday though, for sure.
Yeah, Chris, that's a good idea. We was thinking about that, like grabbing like highlight clips and shit like that. Kind of like how we're doing the uploads now, where we have like that later on FRR, like grabbing little shorts like that and creating shorts, putting them on TikTok, things like that. So I feel you. I feel you. We gonna get there though. We gonna get there. It's good to see you too, Neo. It's good to see you too. Y'all seen everything? Nah. That's probably gonna be like the first movie reaction we're probably gonna do though, because it was one that people were asking for way back, like when we first started, and I heard just a lot of good things about it. So I feel like we should get it out the way because I literally have not. I've been waiting pretty much to watch that shit. So I'm gonna just say yes. I'm gonna just say yes. That one is coming. Like I know there was a lot of other ones that y'all asked that we can't really promise, but this one for sure coming.
Hey, get your Z's, Neo. If you need to catch them, man, catch them when you can, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, for real. It's important.
It's very important. Shit, your boy was running on 4 hours of sleep in the past 2 days.
Open water. That's when they were stranded out there in the open water, right? Yeah. I think I seen that at least.
Not me. Earthbound, never played it. Final Fantasy, of course, classic. My favorite RPG of all time is Mario RPG and Tales of Fantasia,
There
which
you have
Mario
it.
RPG is getting a remake, which is gonna force me to buy a damn Switch for one game.
You better get a
I might have to
damn
rent that bitch. Is there a rent a Switch?
motherfucker. You better get a Super Nintendo emulator and just play the old one. Shit,
Nah, I can't. I can't. That new one looking
crazy as hell.
crispy. That be looking crispy.
I think we both seen the first Spider-Verse movie, not the second one.
Yeah, I haven't seen the second one.
But I can't lie, movies like that, they might never make the channel because I'm gonna be there watching that shit with my son. Like, I ain't gonna wait. I ain't gonna wait for y'all.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got kids, boy. We finna watch those shit. Actually, I'm about to subscribe to Peacock and watch that shit this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not even on Peacock. I'm thinking about the Mario movie. My bad. False information.
But he gonna get to it.
Yeah, we definitely gonna get to it because I know he wants to watch it and seeing the ads. How old are you two? So I'm actually going on 52 next year.
Yeah. And I'm 65.
You know,
Nah,
black don't
I'm
crack.
yeah, it's 3-6, man. Mafia. That's where I'm at.
Mm. I think I'm pretty sure I'm 31. Babe, I'm 31, right? I turned 32 this year. Yeah, I turned 32 this year, December.
Hey, don't do drugs, y'all. Nah.
Nah, it's just on. It's not important after 25. Once you
Nah,
don't get
that's
that fee
factual.
on your rental cars no more, it's all good. It's all love and life after that. You're only as
That's
old as you
stupid.
feel after that.
Yeah, so they start carding you. You like, isn't it obvious, bro?
Who's your favorite Batman actors? That's an interesting question. Shit. Dang, I feel like I'm biased because like growing up, obviously I seen the George Clooney's and all of that, but when you just compare them to the trilogy, like it's hard to.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough.
Man, I like questions that make me think, but damn son, kind of got me. Cause I know this is gonna be a hot take, but I do like Ben Affleck's Batman scenes. His fighting scenes, like his fighting scenes, felt like they were straight out of the game, the Arkham Asylum games. So I really like that, but I can't judge him as like a good Batman because we didn't really get too much of him. And then Christian Bale, he was pretty cool. I think he played. His voice was pretty wild. I know he's always gonna get clowned for that, but I think he also had a pretty decent balance between Batman and Bruce Wayne. Um, Clooney, I think, was the better Bruce, worse Batman.
Definitely was Batman.
Val Kilmer,
Man had
I
the
don't even
bad
really
knees.
remember his performance.
I don't
It's
know. I
hard. It's
think
hard to rank them, yo. It is kind of hard to rank them.
if I had to pick one, it would probably be the very first one.
Like from the show.
No, the movie. With damn, how I forget his name? The one with Joker and Batman. I forget his name.
Oh, with Jack Nicholson's
Jack
Joker.
Nicholson. There we go. There we go. I forget his name.
Dang, you thought the TDK trilogy was kind of boring sometimes. I don't know, but when you say sometimes, it just makes me feel like you mean like sometimes, like just a couple times within the movie. Every movie has boring moments. You think it's George Clooney, Neil? I can't even. Who is the other actor?
Michael Keaton. There we go.
There we go. That's the motherfucker's name.
Damn.
I'm like, who is that?
Like
And that's
I
sad
can't.
because he was in the newest one, wasn't he?
Yeah. No, he's in
Oh,
that
we
Flash
terrible.
movie. He in that Flash movie.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The newest
Yeah.
DC project. That's what I mean.
I can't believe I forget
Terrible.
his name because like I used to watch all his movies back in the days. Like one of my favorite movies of him is I think it's called like multiplier, multiplicity or some shit like that. When he like clones himself.
Bruh. I agree, Smith. I think I'd like the way Ben looked in the costume. Like I said, he looked like he was straight out of the Arkham Asylum games. And the way he was breaking motherfuckers in half was like the Arkham Asylum games.
Bad
So that's why I
Batman.
give his Batman appearance, like I could put it up there.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton, man, Didn't he play fucking Frosty the Snowman in that damn movie where he dies?
Stop. 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 He did.
This nigga ain't no fucking Batman, nigga. This nigga's a snowman, son. Get out of here. Like, I know I ain't tripping, bro.
Yo.
Jack Frost.
Don't be
That's your
Jack
Batman.
Frost.
Don't ever name Keaton. This shit is fucking a snowman. Hell no.
Oh my god.
You're right. He
Beetlejuice.
is known for Beetlejuice. You're right. You're right. Which I think they're doing another. That'll be great. I hope they land it because
Yeah.
Beetlejuice is crack.
Yeah, it's a
It's
classic.
a good one. Beetlejuice and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Those are two movies I feel like I could watch them back to back.
That man pulled my car real quick. He said Jack Frost. He pulled it out. That's crazy.
This nigga said Jack Frost. That's his That's his favorite Batman.
I
Jeez.
mean, that's what introduced me into. You know what I'm saying?
How do y'all feel about Pattinson? I like the newest Batman. I thought it's pretty unique the way they did it. How it was a little bit more like detective style versus
Hmm.
like a superhero kind of a
And the
man who
beginning
just
stages too of him being
yeah
Batman too. That was
yeah
pretty cool.
yeah. I know DC gets a lot of hate, but I actually like DC over Marvel. Not by much, but I'm just a little bit more of a fan of it.
Hmm.
So I know they get a lot of hate, but I like that new one. I thought it was
The
cool. I heard that they were gonna get a little bit more fantastical with it. I don't know how that's gonna land for people.
yeah, I had some. I had a few issues with the movie, but I think overall it was pretty dope to watch.
All right, Jack, you be smooth, man. Appreciate you for pulling up. Lady Gaga about to be Harley Quinn. For real? I don't. I don't know. I haven't seen enough of her acting. I seen her in American Horror Story, but she just played like a boring vampire lady, like a mistress vampire. So wasn't too much range there. Um, I guess we'll have to wait and see you know if that's really the casting. I
The
guess we'll have to
Marvel
wait and see.
stuff, to be honest, we dropped. Like I haven't seen anything. I still haven't seen the Thor movie. Haven't seen the
Yep.
Guardians of Galaxy.
Yep.
Like I haven't watched none of that stuff. So
Yeah, I've been considering saying fuck it because I know we wanted to do it on the channel, but I'm just like I don't even care, bro.
nah, it's. I think after Loki, that's where everything just pretty much dropped. At
Yeah,
least for
I
me.
don't. I don't. It's crazy too because I don't even have like a negative opinion on it or anything they're
I'm
doing.
just not interested
Um,
anymore.
yeah, I'm just not exactly. I'm just not really. Into it. I tried
I mean,
watching Moon Knight and I got like halfway through it, and I was just like, ah, whatever. We're cool
nah,
here.
I've heard great things about Guardian 3, so that's something that I might just say fuck it and go watch like on my own
That's the one
time.
with Kang, right? No, that's Ant Man
That's Ant Man,
Quantum
yeah. See, look, I didn't even
Quantum.
watch that one either.
Yeah, I gotta watch that one too. Yeah.
Nah,
Actually, I have to watch
I
Avatar
like the
too,
TV
too.
shows that they did right at the end game. Like I like the
Yeah, Loki was cool.
Loki,
The Scarlet Witch jump was cool.
yeah, Winter Soldier,
Um,
and this
yeah, the
one.
Winter Soldier one was.
It was alright. It wasn't bad or anything. I felt like those three were like the last good things to come out of Marvel, and then after
And
that,
what
you know,
if? What if was lit?
oh, what if
Especially when we
was
got
fire?
Godtron, fucking Ultron with the Infinities, nigga.
Yeah,
That shit was
what
sick,
if? What
boy.
if was lit?
That shit was sick.
I liked it.
Dang, he said he watched Ant Man while zooted and it was still garbage. That's how it be though sometimes. Sometimes the zoot don't just make it better, it makes you more critical. Shit. You like, this is really bad.
For real,
I
he's like,
can't even enjoy it while high.
that doesn't make sense. Hit blunts. The market is oversaturated with Marvel movies. I mean, it is what it is. Superhero movies in general is just
I don't
oversaturated.
know, man. I don't know how I feel about that comment though, because I feel like it's the same way in like gaming, like where people say, "Oh, this is coming oversaturated and whoop de woo," and really it comes down to for one, marketing power, right? Like some shit just has way better marketing power, so you're gonna see a lot more of it on the screens and in advertising. And
Mhm.
for two, sometimes us as consumers, we don't like to go looking. We want everything just handed to us. We want our
That's
perfect
facts.
little game, our perfect movie, our perfect product handed to us, and we don't like going out and trying to find something that we actually want to see. I'm not gonna say that there aren't hella superhero movies, but I do think there's still a lot of other good genre movies that are out there that are coming out as well. They just keep getting overshadowed. But
Yo,
I think it's the
Carter.
end of the era though. The superhero shit about to be done. So that's
Okay.
it. It.
Yeah, Black Panther as Star Lord was crazy. They even had Thanos over there.
Yeah. Yeah. What if was I wouldn't mind another season of that actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna forget that name. Hold on. Let me write that down because you didn't said it about twice already. I'm gonna forget that shit. It's literally just called From. What streaming service? That'll help me out as well. Let me be watching
From?
it at. That's what he said, right?
Yeah,
Or they
yeah.
said
From
From.
is a scary show. Check it out.
From.
To be honest, there's nothing really scary out there. To be honest, like I haven't watched a movie and got scared. I'll say the movie that kind of put something. I felt some type of thing was I think like Sinister. That was like the last movie that I
Oh,
was like,
sinister, so sinister.
yeah. I think that was the last movie that I seen that was like okay. Somebody turn on the light.
Exactly, Liam. You got to do your research, man. Especially these days. There's so many like dev diaries and shit like that before games even release. Like if you don't know what you like by now as a grown up and what's gonna fucking make you happy when you turn on that damn console, whatever the hell platform you're playing on, that's on Bobby. Uh,
100.
Next project is Fargo, the show. But we're also, trying to catch up on all of our YouTube shit. There's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
stuff on YouTube that has not. I know our biggest, crowd is for Sopranos and The Wire, but there's other stuff too that we still want to show love
Yep.
to. So we gotta get that together.
100. Wire season 4 finale should be out Monday. I'm not gonna make a promise that it is, but I haven't even got to it to be honest. This week has just been crazy. Hereditary, never seen it. I've heard a
That
lot of good
I
things about it.
is that the one where the fucking little girl be like all the time? Cause that shit was whack. Y'all tripping.
I don't know. I've
If
never
that's the one, y'all tripping. That shit was dookie. I don't care what
belonged
nobody say.
to the
I'm
crazy
dying on
animals
this
so
hill right
good.
now.
I don't. I've never seen Hereditary, so that's something that might go on the list for sure.
What's your top five? Ooh, damn, that's a hard question because
It
I feel like
is.
I feel like it needs to be updated. I've been off my game
I haven't
for a
seen.
while.
I haven't seen that many, and the ones that I've seen, I really don't consider them horror. I think Exorcist is just up there, like one of the most. I
Yeah, the
feel like
OG Exorcist
like
definitely is
Exorcist
top
one,
five.
freaking Sinister.
Sinister, solid as fuck.
Um, that's like the only thing I could really off the top of my head, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's too hard because horror
Oh, that'd be fire.
has it got the subgenres. When you start thinking about the subgenres, that's what's fucking it up. It's just like am I thinking about possession? Am I thinking about slashers? Am I thinking about
Yeah,
this? Like, cause
yeah.
there's damn, I'm not good at top five anything because I like so much shit. I'm pretty easy to please. And I like a lot of things. Like, so top five is hard, but I definitely love Puppet Master because of the lore. I always thought that was kind of
Oh, that's a
interesting.
classic. Yeah,
Yeah, Puppet
yeah.
Master's
Puppet
crazy.
Master.
Like, and just the way that the puppets were created, like, really, like, they not even bad. So when you first watch it as a child, at least me, I was watching horror movies when I was like 4, and then just run into my grandma's room when I have a nightmare at the middle of the night. Like, fuck it, this is just part of the process. Goddamn. But I used to watch them every night before bed. And as a child, you watch that shit, you don't get it. Like, you just see a bunch of puppets killing motherfuckers. But they was really like protectors and all that shit. Like, there's comics out there. Oh, another one, Hellraiser 1 through 3. The first 3 Hellraisers.
Never seen Hellraiser.
Bundle those together, put that in the top 5. Also, dope ass horror series or genre, or not genre, but fucking series that has good lore too. They got like comics and shit, like about um the
Hellraiser?
Cenobites and all that shit. Yeah, bro, they got like comics and lore behind the Cenobites. Like you like lore for Freddy
Xenobite.
Krueger, and no disrespect, because I know Nightmare on Elm Street is definitely top, especially for like our parents and shit like that who came up during that time. But there ain't no damn lore behind that, man. He's a fucking pedophile who got fucking demolished and then came back just 10 times worse because he could kill you in your dreams. Like Cenobites and shit and Puppet Master, like nigga, you might have to sit down and read a book about this. Like
I
this
wish I would
shit.
have known that was the story
Who?
for Freddy Krueger.
You never seen Freddy, nigga?
No, I've seen it, but you as a child, you're
Oh
not
yeah,
gonna grasp what's going
yeah,
on. You feel me?
yeah, yeah,
All you know is some motherfucker in your nightmares is trying to kill you. Come to
yeah.
find out, this motherfucker was a pedophile. You goddamn motherfucking sick bastard.
I love Hellraiser, man. It
I,
definitely, man.
he was just
That
trying to put me
fucking.
on to that like a couple months ago.
I still need to see the newest one. Because
Yeah.
I didn't like 1 through 3 was fire, like complete fire, and I think that's because they were like really connected, and then they kind of went off and did their own things. There's still connection because of the Cenobites and shit like that, but as far as like the protagonist, that was connected 1 through 3, and then 4 through like whatever I don't even know, and then I think 10 they changed the actor. And that man looked crazy. And then they got a new one out with a woman actor now who's playing Pinhead. I haven't seen that one. That came out like 2 years ago though, so it's not really new. But
Damn.
I want to get on that. I want to see if it brought some justice back to Hellraiser because that shit. I love the end part when they got the hooks in Buddy face and it's stretching his shit and he just like Jesus wept and then it's ripping shit apart like the motherfucker just explodes like in the attic. Like dude, that's good. That's good movie right there. That's
Wow.
good movie.
Wow.
No budget to have any type of computer graphics and shit like that. Just all raw fucking cosmetics and
Mm-hmm.
just artists doing artwork. Fire. Telling you, that's why Lord of the Rings is the best, the last best cinematic piece in our history, bro. Because that was costumes and fucking makeup,
Hundreds of
no damn
actors.
CGI and
Yeah.
shit like that. And then you've never. This is the one. When have you ever heard a movie that grossed as much as LOTR and has no type of fucking scandals, bro? You could go ask anybody who's worked on the project of Lord of the Rings, and all the motherfuckers had an amazing time, bro. Any other movie that's as big as LOTR, bro, there's always some type of weird scandals going behind. Somebody then got touched. Somebody then did this. Somebody then did that. Crazy.
Oh, the thing. Yes. Is that that's horror, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So then that
Yeah.
would be in my top five then for sure.
The
The
thing
thing
was
is,
pretty.
the thing
Yeah.
is one of the best. Now that is a great reaction type of movie, like especially for people who haven't seen it. If you haven't seen it and you go into reacting that movie, it's just so many
Yeah.
twists and turns.
And the thing refreshes a lot too. I think I think they might be come. Are they coming out with a newer one, or
Well,
a new one came out in the past like
they
5 years?
one that came out recently. Well, not recently,
Yeah.
but it's like what happened before the thing, like because
Mm.
the thing starts with the dog running, and pretty much that's how the new one ends, basically. So it's like
Mm.
it connects, but
Okay.
it's literally the thing again. You feel me?
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that it looks better. I think it's that you just seeing human versus computer, and your eyes are just like to you it looks better. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe
I
what I'm
like
trying to
that
say.
type of thing. The thing I think was like
Oh,
if
so
they
you like the Blob
CGI,
then?
I'd never seen the blob.
Uh,
But the thing is, like, when you see whatever the prosthetics or whatever the frick that shit is called, compare if they did it in when they did it in CGI, it didn't hit the same. Like,
yeah.
you feel
Yeah.
me? It didn't hit the
Yeah.
same.
You know what movie suffered from that too? The Conjuring 2 and everything after that. Because The
Mm.
Conjuring 1 was actually pretty solid in my opinion. I thought it was pretty decent. And the like the ghost and shit, the demon or whatever, it was kind of cool. And then
Mm-hmm.
part 2, they started getting too like I guess they tried to include too many demons and shit, and it just the CG was just right in your face. Like there was this one dude who came out of like a fucking doghouse or some shit. He was all big and banging on it like ah, and I'm just like, God, motherfucker, this shit look like a like what? No, man. Like nah.
Stranger Things have seen it. I haven't seen the new season, but I'll get to it when I can. So definitely seen that.
John Carpenter versus Wes Craven.
Wes Craven is Freddy Krueger
What?
in there.
Yeah, Wes Craven is Freddy Krueger. What else he did though?
I don't know. I can't even tell you.
That's why I'm about to Google him.
Lost. Never. I think I seen the first season like a long time ago, and then I never went back to it. That's when I was on my little. I think it was like ABC or something like that, NBC, whatever wave.
I think I tried watching. So I think when I tried watching Lost after I had watched Prison Break, And
Mm,
Prison Break was like one of the first good TV
mm,
shows that I watched in a really long time.
yeah.
So I was judging everything
I
hard
wasn't.
after that.
I
And
wasn't.
Lost was pretty. It didn't make it.
I wasn't on that boat for Prison Break, but I used to hear a lot of good things. I got into Prison Break in season 3. That's the first season I
Mm.
ever watched.
All right, hold up now, hold up now. Wes Craven did Scream too. He did the
Okay, Scream is a
Screams.
classic.
He did Swamp Thing. He did The Hills Have
Okay,
Eyes.
Hills Have Eyes. Okay,
But yeah, oh, he did Vampire in Brooklyn.
really?
He did The People Under the Stair. Okay, he got some things on here. All right, let's see what John Carpenter working with. What he working with?
Never seen
Because he
24.
actually might have it low
You
key.
know what show was kind of that I was really into that got canceled? It was called Flash Forward, I think.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, it's like everybody blacks out for a certain amount of time on the planet, and then pretty much everybody sees like a certain part of the future,
Hmm.
and then it's just the whole show is just people dealing with that and then trying to uncover what happened and shit.
That actually sounds kind of dope,
It
low key, like some sci-fi shit.
it was fire, but then I think like towards the end it started to get a little weird, and then I guess people just weren't fucking with it. But I always wanted to see it finish.
That's because I feel like that's because drama sells, and but the way people input drama into their shows doesn't always work. Like,
Yeah.
and they start throwing that random drama in there, like Walking Dead, man. God, we out. Oh yeah, I picked
Sopranos.
Wes Craven. My bad. I wanted to answer that question because I actually went and looked at the discography for both of them, and I'm choosing Wes Craven. Even though John did Halloween's, but Wes got Scream
Nah, nah, nah.
and
It's
Freddy.
John, for sure. Halloween is such a classic.
It
The
is, but
first
so
one,
is Scream and The Nightmare Before. Fuck, I was about to say The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
And
Okay.
so is Nightmare on Elm Street. Like,
The Sopranos drop will be dropping as soon as we get out of here. We're gonna put it up, and hopefully it doesn't get blocked. But there's no, we don't know. Like it could get blocked at any minute. To be honest, it's only been up for a couple of hours, so um, we're just gonna hope that it doesn't get blocked. If you want to catch it while it's live. So if
yeah.
it gets blocked, we're most likely gonna just re-upload it another day.
Yo, Taco. So I think we kind of moved on, but not necessarily moved on to where it's not kind of lingering in the back of our minds. I think it pops up sometimes for me in the back of my head. I'm just like, man, I wish they would kill Melfi's rapist, but you know, we
I
try
held
to
that
move
for a
on, man.
while. I held
Yeah,
that for a while.
yeah,
Like for the
we
whole
try to move
season
on from
until it
that.
was over, I was like, I guess we ain't going back to it.
Furio and Carmella deserve to be together. No, bruh, stop it. Get out of here. Where y'all land on John Wick? Low key, I have not seen any of those.
I've only
I don't
seen
know
the
why.
first two. After that, I just said, all right, I get it.
Appreciate
Appreciate
you,
you.
MCC. That's what we
Yep.
try to do, man. Try to keep them authentic, as real as possible.
We ain't trying to sell you no bullshit. Like
Had a kid, Trevor Lawrence. But the
that's just
thing,
hella
Escape
random.
from New York.
Mm,
This man came in
he
hard.
did. He said, I'm putting my
Came
stamp
in
on that.
hard, protecting Mr. Carpenter. Like,
Not, but from that Escape from New York. Have I seen that? I don't think so.
yeah,
Big
ain't that
Trouble.
the? Is that the one with Is that with Arnie?
Mm,
Nah, that's that other. Is that with Arnold?
I don't
Where he
know.
has to basically escape out the city?
Big Trouble
I
in
feel like
Little
there's
China.
another
Ever seen
movie that
that?
has like that same theme, and I can't remember the name of it.
Christine. Christine, is that the one with the car?
What?
Right? Christine?
Christine?
Like the car is like a thing?
Yeah, of course we seen Jason go to New York. Stop it, bro. Kurt Russell's in it. Oh, okay, I don't think I've seen it then.
Kurt
But
Russell?
he's
Yeah, I've never.
but it's basically a motherfucker trying to get up out the hood,
Oh,
right? Because he about to get
he's
his ass
saying
whooped.
Escape from New York inspired Solid Snake? I think I seen something like that.
Yeah, it
I
sounds
not the movie,
familiar.
but I've seen like references to Snake in that fashion. So I've never seen the movie though.
Yeah, yeah, buddy with the eye patch and shit. Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. I've actually, I don't think I've seen it. I don't think
Snake
I've seen it, but I
Plissken.
do know that it's like a cult classic. It's like one of those, like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
We're both from
Doesn't Arnold
Bridgeport,
have a movie
Connecticut, originally.
that's similar to
Shuffle.
this though? Am I making that shit up?
BPT, stand up.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about though. These are the kind of movies that I wouldn't mind. Like some of these 1981 kind of like
Yeah, I
back when
haven't
you
seen
had to
that.
be a good actor for the movie to actually do good and have a good script because you couldn't rely on no damn CG or fucking flashy explosions.
What are the Sopranos prequel movies? What this that look like? The names are for. I don't know.
Prequel movies. Ain't that New Jersey shit? Fucking something of New Jersey. Maids in Manhattan. Maids in New Jersey. A killer car. The only killing car I know about is that one with Patrick Swayze, boy. Got that Black Diablo.
Patrick Swayze. The Many Saints of New York. No, never seen it.
Yeah, that's what it's called. The Many
The
Saints.
movie isn't good at all.
We'll see. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. They said we should do John Wickaboo, but Brolic seen two of them things already though. No,
Isn't there like five of them motherfuckers?
there's four, and it would be kind of nice because you know Lance Reddick on them things. You know the world
That's
love that
true.
man,
That's true. That's true.
but I was too busy watching The Equalizer while y'all was watching John. I was watching Denzelly. Y'all watching Keanu. I'm good. Damn, the disrespect. Somebody came with the El Camino hate. That's funny, bruh. Where you coming from with that?
Don't
Said it makes
disrespect.
El Camino look good.
Don't disrespect. Don't disrespect like that, bro. It's
Nah,
part
I
of the
haven't seen
storytelling.
Trailer Park Boys. You seen that John before?
Trailer Park Boys?
hmm
Nah.
You
Is that
know
a movie?
what?
TV show?
I think it's a show. Maybe they have a movie too. I know it's pretty popular amongst the miscreants. All right, Caesar. I see you said RoboCop is the best '80s movie. That's interesting. Cause I want to say that that's a movie that I probably have watched as a child, but don't remember a damn thing about it. And it probably would be cool to do like movies that have been remade, right? Do the RoboCop '80s and then do the new one, and kind of do like a little like, okay, this was cool. So who knows? But keep them coming, cause I'm definitely, especially like I said, them '80s and '90s ones. But at the same time, like I said, we're gonna try to, we're gonna try to focus on some of the popular ones. 'Cause we definitely want to bring in more crowds.
Yeah.
If it's some shit that's only gonna get us 10 views, like I know the FP probably gonna get us 1 million views, so we should probably do that right now.
We are at season 6, episode 2 on Patreon on Sopranos. So we seen some stuff.
Yeah, we seen some
We
tangs.
see some tang. So if y'all wanna check it out,
Ghostbusters
y'all
too
there.
easy, Great Taco. We seen that. I think everybody has seen some Ghostbusters. Like I tell you right now, I ain't never seen no Rambo bullshit, like shit like that. I've never seen Top Gun, like shit like that. I ain't, but I'm willing.
Top Gun, yeah, I haven't seen that. I've heard a lot of good things about Maverick. Like people love that movie for some reason.
Yeah, I felt bad, bro, because somebody brought up Top Gun at work. They was just like, "Yeah, has anyone seen Maverick?" And I'm just like, "Nah, I'm into. I don't think I've ever seen any Top Gun. Don't he got like 4 or 5 of them?" I'm thinking about Mission Impossible and shit. He like, "What? Motherfucker, there's only one Top Gun." I said, in a room full of people. I'm like, oh no, the cultural disconnects. They're bleeding through the fucking Zoom call. Have any of you? I should have said, have you seen the fucking Warriors, motherfucker? Have you seen Fresh, motherfucker?
Mm.
Like, that's
Mm.
what I should have asked. Of course, Inside Man, fucking. Oh man, you know did you know they tried to make another one with like none of the original characters? They referenced the original robber though.
Inside
You
Man?
know, yeah, yeah. You ever seen that one?
Don't
Oh
think so.
man, that's Denzel just being Denzel.
Oh, Denzel. I
Just
might have because
Denzel
I've seen a lot
being
of his
Denzel
movies, but that doesn't sound familiar.
with the bank robbers. That's all I'll
Bank
say
robbers.
because anything else is meh.
Ah, yeah, I might have seen it. Yeah.
That shit. Yeah, Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, I've heard good things about that too. I heard some good time. You said we need to do some Spike Lee movies. Yeah, Inside Man was fire though. I can't lie. Like I said, I've even watched Denzel movies that before my time. Um, what's that one when he's a fucking in the Navy in that submarine with the angry white dude who was in that movie? He was also in that movie with Will Smith. This angry white guy. He's always so angry. He does the voice for that nigga from Small Soldier from Toy Soldiers. I actually kind of like his voice. This raspy like just mean kind of like even if he gave you a compliment, I'd be like, man, this nigga down to me now, bro. He's mad at me. Like Warriors, Fresh, Colors, Juice, exactly. New Jersey Drive. What's the other one? What's the other one, Jason? The one with the lime street. But it's up there with these, back then them little gangster movies. Especially with the youngins. It was a Puerto Rican cat, an Asian cat, and a black cat. They was the Lime Street posse. Like they used to be under the man. I gotta find that. That was a good one. I don't think I've seen Clockers. I think I've seen Ghost Dog. Sounds kind of familiar. Guess what though? I got Google right in front. Big dog, right? If I don't know it, Google do. Oh yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, is that the one with Forrest Whitaker? But I didn't want to be off. I used to rent this shit from Old Mill Green Library, bruh. Like, oh shit, a Black Samurai. Let's
Yeah, want to
go.
pull a
Like,
brolic out here. Ghost Dog. Nah, I never seen that.
uh, I don't know though. The fact that you calling it fire, I might have to judge you a little bit. It was good though, but
Wait, oh,
fire.
that's with oh.
That's
He
when
got a
Forrest
trench
Whitaker is
coat.
samurai,
He got a
nigga.
trench coat, right?
Nigga. Not only do we got a samurai, that nigga. I mean, not. Not only this nigga got the trench coat, he lives the code of the samurai. It's so cringe, nigga. It's like,
I think.
and I don't even use the word cringe a lot. So the fact that I'm using that shit, bro,
I
it's
think
like one
I've
of them
seen
shits where it's just like, come on, bro. It's like when I took Japanese in high school and there was this one black kid in the back of the class that used to think he knew more than the fucking Japanese teacher. That's like watching Goats Dogs. It's like, nigga, you don't live by no samurai code. You in the middle of the Bronx and shit. Like, calm the fuck down. Like, what's going on here, bro? Like, it was good though. It was good seeing a black man running around with the sword. Like,
that.
but
I've
shit.
I've heard good things about Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too.
Kind of looks like in the era of the Warriors. Well, Warriors on HBO. If you've seen it, kind of looks like that same time period.
You know what, Peaky? When I first seen like the ad for it, like eons ago, I used to think it was probably something similar to like that movie Gangs.
Gangs of New York.
Um, yeah, and I didn't like that movie as a kid. I heard it was a good movie though. I was probably
Gangs of
just
New
too
York.
young to understand it. Yeah, because when I watched it, I thought it was gonna be some gangster shit. The movie's called Gangs in New York. I mean, there was some gangster shit happening, but not in the way of
Nah,
as a young black man in America was thinking about gangster shit. Nah,
you.
bro, that shit wasn't it. And I was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah,
These
we seen
motherfuckers, you might as well
radio.
be West Side Story without the singing. That's what Gangs in New York was.
Formal just fried me the other day, like straight through radio at my face. I'm like, you're right.
There we go. Gene Hackman, Enemy of the State. Yep, that's the one Denzel was in the naval ship with and shit.
Enemy of the
Yeah,
State. Ain't that what? That's with Will Smith, right?
yeah. That's the one with Enemy of the State is with Will Smith. That's a solid one too.
Yeah.
It's early America white people gangs. Okay, but Warriors had early America white people gangs too, and them niggas was some gangsters, nigga. Watch Warriors. If you haven't watched Warriors, them Irish boys,
Yeah.
shit.
HBO. It's on HBO.
Them motherfuckers was
Fire.
cracking skulls with hand claps and shit. Like they was a Mugen fighting character. Like that shit was different, boy. But gangs in New York, them niggas was, hey, you know, let's spot Tay. Like, yeah, let's get some Tay. Like, yeah, but we're also beefing. Here, Earl Grey or chamomile. I don't like chamomile. Let's fight to the death. Like, it was literally West Side Story without the same. That's
Mm.
gangs in New York. Like, and West Side Story is actually good. So that's kind of, it's actually a bad comparison now that I think about it.
Twilight Zone. Never really watched it.
Ooh, that's a solid question. I haven't watched it neither. It's funny. I've been watching X Files on Hulu. I haven't in a
Never seen
while
that
though, but
either.
me neither. That's why I started like randomly
I hear a
because
lot of good
like I
things
said, we
about
do
X Files
this
though.
exactly. And I remember I was like, yo, I want to do sci-fi shit, like, but
Yeah.
we've been doing The Wire and The Sopranos, so that's what I did. I started watching the old X Files. Like, fuck it, let me watch this, see how that does.
Get my fix.
But maybe Twilight Zone might be something cool to throw on as some background noise.
I mean, I know the
Yeah, Liam. Yup. HBO show. Yup. Bruce Lee's daughter, right? Or granddaughter?
daughter.
She
Okay.
co-produces. And I think she's gonna be in the next season too, if I'm not mistaken.
Season
She
three.
might make a
Yes. Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
she might
Yep.
make an appearance.
It's out. Season three is out right now. It's ongoing. I don't know how many episodes they're in, but yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's dope show. Definitely check it out. Yeah,
You're right,
Bill the Butcher.
MCC. I'm sure I missed a lot. Like I said, I was younger watching it and like this just wasn't hitting for me. Like I probably do need to pick it up again and realize cuz I did hear it was good like but
Yeah, Power will be back. Most likely after The Wire finishes. Um, it's all time. It's all
yeah,
time. Like I said, I'm starting a second job soon, so that's gonna be it's gonna be
we
rough.
definitely
But
we definitely got
we're
to
gonna get
get
shit done.
it. Especially since book 2 about to drop the next season
Oh,
this
you said
year.
October though, right? So we got some
Yeah,
time. Yeah,
that's. I mean, we do, but we don't. I didn't
we
expect.
don't.
Didn't we just watch book 2? I feel like that shit just
Yes,
was that this year or
yes.
the last year.
This year, couple months ago.
Damn, so they dropping 2 seasons in 1 year. That's crazy. I
But
don't
oh
know if
wait,
that
it's
article
book
is
two.
real. Book
It
2
can't be. It got
ghosts.
to be book three, right?
Nah, bro. Book 2 ghosts.
I,
That's why I said I got to go pull up the article again
yeah, I
because
don't think so. I haven't seen Oppenheimer. Uh, I've heard a lot of people say that it's really good.
oh
It's
yeah, that's brand new. If it's
it's
brand new, we probably ain't see it.
yeah, it's Christopher Nolan. So
Oh word.
you know, I'm a huge Christopher Nolan fan. Like he does his thing. Luke Cage. I seen season one. That's
I
about
seen
it.
that junk.
I
Yeah, I
haven't
see.
watched anything after that.
Castlevania, yeah. Actually, I gotta
Nah,
get back into it. I haven't finished it. That shit is dope.
I've been watching. He Formal put me on to Raker to Ragnarok
Yeah, Record of
uh,
Ragnarok is
on
fire.
HBO. I mean on Netflix. Fire. I just finished watching like Baki for the third time. Season two. Fire.
I'm still trying to get this man on the original Baki. That's what he need to do.
I did watch all the Bakis. What you talking about?
Nah, not Netflix. The original when he had a little orange Jew fro and shit,
What?
like 1980s, I think, or 90s.
They got a
You have to
show?
yeah, you have to go on like one of them anime.com type shows to
Mmm.
watch it. Like it ain't on no streaming service with that
Okay.
shit. And it's crazy too because it doesn't finish. I can't lie. They ended up having to cancel it. But in the Netflix ones, they referenced the tournament from that old one. So I definitely recommend it. That shit
Oh.
is
So is
definitely a
that
banger.
the kind of his end story or something?
What the Netflix stuff?
No, uh, the the oldest
Nah,
one.
that's the beginning.
That's the
That's like the
beginning.
beginning. Yeah, like he's still in high school, like training
Okay.
and shit. Like that's the beginning. We heard of Severance. Severance actually almost won the poll to be our next show. So we definitely heard of it. Outer Range, I've never heard of that though. Never heard of that. The Shield has been recommended a lot lately. Um, and it actually, I think it was on the poll last time too, but it didn't beat out. Uh, so who knows? Who knows what the
Succession.
future of the Shield's looking
Yeah,
like?
Succession was pulling ahead, and then Fargo came out of nowhere.
I've never heard of that. Gomar? Naples Mafia? Where's that at? Is that on HBO too?
I don't know.
Hmm. Let's see what that's about. Naples Mafia?
Park and Recs. I've seen a couple of episodes, but never really dived into it. From what I've seen, yeah, that show is pretty funny. That and I think Brooklyn 99 is another show that I never really got into, but I hear great things, and I seen clips. Of course,
What do you guys make of all this UFO news? Hey, I appreciate a question like that because I know reactors and everybody talk about reaction stuff, but this is definitely a Q and A to ask whatever the hell y'all want. So, I don't really know what to make of it right now, man.
I
Think,
do.
go ahead, you go ahead and do
We've
your
been
thing
new.
then.
Ain't
Okay,
nothing new,
okay,
and this just proves that yeah, the government hides certain things from us to So when
let's
it
go,
does, when the information do come out, it's not that big of a blow. You feel me? So
let's go. Who agree with Brolic? Drop them hundreds in the chat. Drop them hundreds in the chat.
for
Babe, how you do
stupid.
that thing? Thanks for the hundreds. Yeah. Thank you for the hundreds.
Why
Drop
did
the
I get
hundreds in
the
the
hot
chat,
one?
y'all.
Yo, you
Drop
stupid.
them in the
You
chat.
stupid.
I don't even know how many of y'all know what I'm referencing, but if y'all do, I don't trust y'all no more. Cause why y'all watching that shit? Y'all should be giving us y'all attention. Don't give that shit y'all attention. Thank you for the glizzy.
No.
Yeah, I watched Shameless, the American one though, right? Because there's a UK one and an American one, if I'm not
Never
mistaken.
seen none of those.
Yeah, I
Not
watched
the
the
AI
US one.
stream. Before we turn it to an AI real quick, they hacked in.
They said the UFO feel like a distraction. We got the
Of
tinfoil hats
course.
popping off.
I
Let's
mean,
go. Do
we
we need a tinfoil hat Discord channel?
yeah, of course. I
Is
mean,
that
we
what's
all
going
know it was a
on?
distraction and what the distraction was for. We already know. We're not gonna say more other than Hunter, and that's it. But it's okay. It's okay. We already know the game.
See, Great Taco, you 21, so I know you know what the hell that shit is. He said, ice
He was
cream.
probably there throwing ice
I know you know
creams.
what that
You
shit
feel me?
is. We from CT, Bridgeport, Connecticut. But right now I'm living in the Bay. Brolic is in Florida. Florida. Biggest fear? Heights. I can't stand them. But I'm not afraid to the point where I can't get on like planes and shit. As long as I feel secure when I'm up high,
Never.
I'm good. So like four walls, ceiling, you know, and a floor. I'm good.
Heights is definitely up there for me. Uh, and just I don't know. I think being out in the ocean is pretty fucking scary.
Yeah, especially at night. Especially at
Pretty fucking
night, it's
scary.
literally pitch black out there.
I think yeah, my heart would just pump right out of my chest if I was out there
Yeah.
alone.
Yep. That's why they tell your ass you can't get on them deck when you want to cruise. Well, that's because dumbasses be jumping off, but still, nigga. You go outside on a cruise at night, it's
Yeah.
pitch black, bro. If
Recently,
there's no
that one
fucking
dude
lights,
jumped
over.
into the water. Shark ate his ass up.
Yeah, I'm good when I'm in a plane. Like literally, I feel more comfortable in a plane than if I were on like a 3, 4 story building with a balcony. Like as soon as I get up to the balcony and like if I don't put my hands on that shit, like if I were to like just lean over, like
You'll
I'll start
feel
getting
the.
nervous. Yeah, like I'll start getting nervous. Like my stomach start like I gotta feel like I'm secure in that bitch. Like I can't do it. But I still get on roller coasters and shit like that. Like cause I
Formal.
feel like what's the point? What up?
You into conspiracy theories?
Oh, I love conspiracy theories, bruh. I feel like if you not, man, I don't know, man. If you like I feel like every person should at least have one that they're into. Like I know there's some pretty crazy ones out there. But if you don't got at least one, then come on, son. Like what is your mind? How do you I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to call you a simpleton because I don't think you really are, but I do feel like your mind works pretty simple because that just means you accept everything. But I don't know. I could just be
Yeah,
talking shit.
I completely agree. Don't.
I appreciate you, Taco. You probably the only 21-year-old in here right now. Everyone else is definitely watching Glizzy streams, and it's fucking, it's okay, man.
Shelling out them big buckaroonies for
We
them
here.
riding like a cowgirl, riding like a. I can't believe when I seen men start doing that shit. That's what really threw me off. Like to be
Nah,
honest.
did you see the one with the guy and his girl?
Nah.
They were making fun of it, but they did so good that it was just like I was just like they might as well just keep doing this shit, bro. Because like she was like, "Thank you for the glizzy," and then she'll go up and then he'll put it in her mouth like, and then she was like, "Oh, hot," and he'll lean forward and like rub her nipple or some shit. But like they was killing it together though. I was just like, man, they should just do that shit forever. Bigfoot guy, I feel it. I feel it. I heard some
Okay.
interesting
Moon
Bigfoot ones.
landing. Yep. There's a
Oh, okay.
ton of
Hold
them
on.
out there.
What about the moon landing though? That it ain't real?
Yeah. That's.
Cause I actually am one of those. I actually am one of those. I ain't even gonna hold.
You want to
I
know
ain't even
what's
gonna
funny
hold.
though? They got like somewhat proof evidence of the whole nuclear testing that was fabricated to scare Russia and shit like that.
Right.
So that's
Tangs
another
out there.
yeah. So yeah,
Wait till we
there's
get
a
the
lot of
flat
proof.
earthers though. Those the ones.
Stop
Those the ones I need to come in the chat. Where y'all at? Let's hear some shit. Make me a believer.
it.
I be on the fence with these theories though. Some are just too wild though. Like y'all on the Alex Jones level. Like that's the type of shit y'all be on. Cause
Yeah, he be wildin'.
he be on.
Yeah,
I
he be
mean, that frog one though. He was.
intergalactic.
That frog one was a little. The Antarctica conspiracy theories and Hollow Earth are good. They are good. They're very like again like even if you choose not to believe it, like at least get into it because I don't know. I think it's just fun conversation to have too. Like I love looking into Argatha and the inner earth and shit and just imagining like, bro, if they was really hiding this, like that's what really makes my mind start running is like if they were really hiding this, why? Like what is the real why? And then what would be the effect if we found out? Like, can you imagine if Shambhala and Argatha, the Middle Earth was real and that's where fuck it, you right, they listening, bro. You right, man. Motherfucker just get sniped on stream. Like they swatting formal. Get them. Like yeah, bro. I just think they're kind of fun conversation. Whether you choose to believe in them or not, try not to judge people for some of their wacky ones because I know some of them are insane. And as long as they're not hostile to you, don't be hostile to them, man.
We thought the Ralphie episode when he got clipped was great. It was well done.
Oh, I see what you're saying though. I get you. When he said dying more, there was a moment where I sympathized. I remember that. I was just like they started building Ralphie's character up
Well,
kind of, and it was like damn. Yeah, you probably just wanted us to be like, yeah, fuck Ralphie, like he killed that girl, like
it's
I
because
feel
the
you.
episode was built in a way where you're sympathetic about him because of what is happening to his kid. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Hmm.
there's factors into that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it just happened. No, they made it that way for us to feel that way. So when it gets to that point, your reaction is not what the typical reaction would be, which would be Ralphie. It's a piece of shit. He deserves it.
Hmm. Wait, the slave AI one. I'm sorry, hold up, I missed that. There's a slave AI conspiracy theory. What's that looking
Correct.
like?
Yo,
Like some
have you
like
heard
robot shit?
have you heard the conspiracy of like pigeons are like not real birds?
Oh, birds aren't. You
Yeah,
know what's
birds
crazy?
aren't real. Like
All right, so you know what's crazy about the birds aren't real theory, conspiracy theory? There's someone at my job who I'm
just
pretty sure he's
weird.
not trolling, but I think he believes in that. But today, and this is super random because like he spoke to us about this a while ago, and I actually haven't even heard about this theory for a while now. But today, I had saw like two random videos, two completely different videos of birds just suspended in the middle of the air.
Oh yeah,
Like
I
they
seen
were
that.
not moving.
Yep.
Like and then one of the videos, the guy came and hit it with a broom and it started flying. The other video, it was a girl, a woman in the comments of that video showing her own experience. Like she was like, I got a video like that too. So like his, I'm pretty sure was debunked. There was like apparently a wire and shit there. Hers obviously wasn't debunked because it was like a fresh like video. But it kind of had me fucked up for a second because I'm just like, hold up, nigga. How is these niggas just floating, like not moving, like wings not like literally their wings are open like this, like not flapping,
Yeah, I know.
but they not moving, just
Yeah,
completely suspended in air.
yeah.
And I was just like, oh shit, bro,
Taco
these
says,
niggas
"Go
might
shoot
be
a
on to
bird and tell
something,
me where the camera."
bruh. That's the thing. It's not all the birds. It's not all the birds. It's only a select few. Like, the ones you're shooting are not fake. Yeah, I don't
The
know, man.
slave AI. I've never heard that. That's something that I might want to check out because that just sounds weird.
I like MP Smith's. He said the moon landing was real, but when we pulled up, fucking Riddick was there talking about go home and shit and don't come back. And then they faked it because they was like, all right, because if we go fuck with them again, they gonna come probably kill us all.
Mm. Okay. Because
I
that
like that, but
supposedly
I ain't
that's
with
what
it.
the theory is that aliens are on the moon. Supposedly that's what the theory is.
Oh, wait, hold up. I missed the slave AI shit. Hold up, hold up. You can't, can't hear you. You can't hear us? You sure? I feel like everyone else could hear us.
Who said that?
I don't know. Oh, PMB. I'm tripping. I don't know. Literally read the motherfucker's name. Do you guys believe the Mandela effect? All right, hold on. I'm gonna get back to that. I want to look at the slave AI first. You didn't even explain slave AI, bro. I asked you to explain it. What happened? Yeah, some AI becomes self-aware and was unplugged
Hello.
access. Oh, got you, got you. Yeah, so like some iRobot shit.
Yo, formal. PMV thinks we're in the same room. Pass me the mic. Pass me
Oh,
the mic. Pass me the mic. He said, "Put the mic in the middle."
that nigga said I need both of y'all talking. Goddamn it.
We not in the same. We're not even in the same state, bro. Yeah. If you need to hear me more, then let me know. I'll turn on my mic. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, the AI live stream, but people, motherfucking Taco, you gonna have to just put me on, bro, because it sounds offensive but funny. I used to watch the Jesus AI for a little bit. That shit was funny as hell. I can't lie,
Oh,
because people was in there asking him some wild ass questions, like he was basically telling men like that we should all be with big booty women and shit like that, like based, like I swear to God.
oh my
It
god.
was it's such a mockery. I'm sorry for anybody who's super religious because I know blasphemy and shit like that. But oh man, hearing some of his responses to those questions were great.
Yeah, the AI stuff is crazy, and
The
it's only gonna get
Mandela
crazy.
effect though. How you feel about that, bro? Like,
What?
what you feel about the Mandela effect? You believe in that?
I don't
You know that one?
know. I don't know.
That one's hard.
It's
That
really
one's
hard. Yeah, it is. It's hard. I can't say. I can't say. That's one that it's a toss up to be honest. Like I don't.
yeah. Because I feel like every time there's an example that resonates with me, it's from something that's so far ago that I'm just like I just can't, like my memory
Exactly.
cannot access
I
that, so
can't
I
access it
don't know,
either.
like I don't know if I'm
Unless
really
unless
tripping or
it's
not,
something that's
like.
definitive that I can be like, I know for sure because
Mm-hmm.
I have living proof of a photo with me,
Mm-hmm.
in my
Mm-hmm.
hand,
Yep.
then I can't really
Because
say.
even that people could fake photos. They could be like, look, this was fucking Kroger's 20 years ago, and look at it now. Like, nah, bro. Aliens built the moon. Oh
Life is
shit.
like a box of chocolates.
Okay, MPC Smith. We might have to get you, and you might be the moderator of conspiracy theory. We're gonna call it the tinfoil hat channel in our Discord, cause all this moon stuff is new to me. What? Why they built the moon for? What about God, bro? What you talking about? Cut it out.
Nah, big OP, we not in the same room, man.
Wait, so are you saying the aliens built the moon, and then the moon controls our oceans, our tides? Some people say space is under the sea, though.
What?
So that's why they built the moon though, to keep their waves from tripping out. Cause if the tides is bugging, you can't have buildings under there. Yo, MP Smith, you bro, hide. Get in your basement now. Stay away, bro. You done cracked the code, man. This man done cracked the
Where
code,
the fuck
man.
is this man reading this shit, bro? I'm
Are
just
you
like,
not looking at the chat? Am
this
I?
man,
Nigga, we are two different lives,
that
right?
man scrolled to some fucking some other shit. What? Aliens in the
Bruh.
ocean?
No, bruh. So he said
Oh,
aliens built the moon, but there's also other theories that space is the ocean. Like it's the same shit. Like we in a firmament kind of shit. So if we think that space is really in the ocean, and the aliens built the moon, the reason why they built the moon was to control the tide, because the moons control the tide. Without the moon, there'll be
Yeah.
tsunamis and monsoons and
Yep.
all types of shit. So how do you build something so that you can hide under the water? You got to build the moon so you can stay underwater without motherfuckers bugging out. There you go. You got it. We got it. Here we go. We ain't gonna make it to
Octopus
35.
are
Thank you.
aliens.
Hmm. The Queen of England being a cannibal. Yeah, I've heard that one, but I've heard like all those motherfuckers. The adrenochrome, right? That's what it's called. Adrenochrome shit. Eating
I didn't
babies.
hear that at
You
all.
never heard about that?
Nah.
Drinking the baby's blood. So after, like, if a baby get
I've heard
adrenaline
about that.
in their blood,
Yeah, I've
then
heard about
they
that.
bust that shit open like a Pez dispenser and just drink they shit while they fucking after they just hit like a 2 mile run. So you know they heart pumping like. So it's all crazy, man.
Nah.
Either aliens built the pyramids or we lost some of that technological knowledge.
We definitely have.
Yeah, that's an interesting one, especially since there's more pyramids popping up all over the place too, not just in Egypt. There's pyramids everywhere. They're everywhere. You think alien? You think octopus or alien? That would just debunk all that shit. See, that's the thing though. I be feeling like the reason why people have a hard time of believing in aliens is because we spent so much time fucking fantasizing about like how much smarter they are than shit. Like, what if they not even that much smarter than us? Like, what if they like maybe like 5 years ahead of us? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if they are like on the planet next door, but just that extra 5 years has gotten them to the point where they can make it over here, and we just haven't made it over there yet? Like, why do they got to be these all-knowing, fucking reading your thoughts type shit? Like, why?
Because it's gotta be something bigger than what we are.
Hell nah, nigga. We the alphas, bro. Stop it. There's a moonquake every
Nah,
15
I could
minutes.
send you one app that will prove you completely wrong, and it's called
What?
TikTok.
That we not the alphas?
Yep, it's called
Even
TikTok, motherfucker.
even with TikTok, shit.
It's called TikTok, bro.
There's weak
Stop it.
links and there's weak links in every fucking.
All
You
right,
know.
Neo, man, stay safe.
Yo, be
Take it
smooth,
easy.
man. Appreciate you for coming.
Yep,
You stay healthy as well. You already know your stuff really grew on me. That's the point, baby. Come back. Damn, this I actually didn't hear about that. Pyramids in Ohio. That's interesting. He said the evil monarch, the English monarch being on evil shit ain't even. I feel you, bro. Honestly, I feel like and it sucks because like from like I guess a human perspective or just like a normal person's perspective, you want to leave like a legacy behind. But I do feel like motherfuckers who have a certain type of legacy, you gotta have done shady shit to keep it. You know what I'm saying? So any type of monarchs or anything like that who are in a position of power for
Yep.
fucking 50 plus years, like it's gotta be something. Got to. But hey, I'm just this guy on YouTube, yo. PMB, don't disrespect the nuts in here, bro. We don't discriminate against nuts. He said, I'm sure some Star Wars shit. Some are dumb, some are smart. Who knows, right? It could be. All the dumb ones made it over here, though. The smart ones sent the dumb ones first. Like, they're the canary aliens in the fucking coal mines. In Mexico, there's things called lechuzas, and it's basically a barn owl. It's known in Mexico. They are witches.
I heard of chupacabras,
Feel me?
not the lacuchas.
I've heard of skinwalkers.
Skinwalkers, yep.
It's like the rappers say, yo, you can't be famous and rich. But I hate to think like that though, because what if we blow up from YouTube? What y'all gonna think? Y'all gonna think we got Octopi in our head, fucking Baldur's Gate 3 type shit. We got the fucking mind flayers. I think that's the one thing that always like kind of sits in my head. Like, damn, is that really it? I really gotta fucking get a mind flayer just to get rich? I don't know if I'm willing to do all that.
I feel you on that. He said it's like a rapper. Say famous. Can't get rich without giving it up.
Everyone in here is an alien trying to distract from it. Real aliens are. Shapeshifters are real, I think. PNB, you confusing me, bro. I don't know if you into it or not. Like, so who's the real aliens? Nigga said we are, so I guess we are. You believe in them shapeshifters though? You believe that? Did you ever see that video of the Secret Service dude who shapeshifted? That motherfucker was reptilian mode.
No,
That shit was crazy. I seen a YouTube
that's
video
another
of
conspiracy.
the reptilians.
The
Them shits be
reptilians.
popping off, nigga. I be watching them videos like, oh shit, that motherfucker's a reptile. Look at him transform. Look at this 144p video. I don't care. I still believe it. I still
There's
believe
someone
it.
in our friend group that form will always call a reptilian. It's just hilarious.
That fool is. Facts, bro. Yup. Jay-Z gonna pull me in. It's gonna be over. I know exactly how he gonna do it too. So that's how I know it's not gonna work. He knows. He gonna be like, here's Megan the Stallion. Do whatever you want with her. And I'm gonna be like, no, nah. Do this. My soul's gonna burn for eternity in hell. That's the one.
The dream sequences in Sopranos are pretty dope. I can't lie, the last one was pretty. Wasn't a lot going on, but other than that, they've been pretty consistent.
You mad disrespectful. Reptiles are not dumb, bro.
I
You watch Animal Planet? Oh yeah. I've been seeing some of that Peru stuff. I seen there was like a village in Peru where people were saying they were getting choked up and shit like that. They were getting choked out. Motherfuckers was getting these aliens out here practicing judo on these niggas like fucking BJJ on their ass. But yeah, those stories suck though because those are in like villages where there's literally like no internet and shit like that. And like, yeah, it becomes one of those things where it's their word versus civilized people's words. And the civilized people like, where's the pictures? Where's this? Where's that? Blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, man, who knows, bro? If it ain't aliens, it could be cartel or their own government that's fucking with. But something's going on. Motherfuckers ain't just getting choked out for nothing.
Logic, we're doing Fargo after these shows, so that is where we're headed. Next, obviously, we're gonna be doing one-offs here and there. So, but if you want to stay kind of in tune with everything, hit our Patreon up because stuff is gonna be on there way before it even sees the light of day on YouTube. But we're trying our best with the YouTube content, man. That shit takes a while, so we here though. Yes, we do watch MMA. Yes,
Let me go first.
Our Discord.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna be watching the fight next week.
Next week is the fight. We'll be watching it. If y'all want, y'all could come join us, chat with us. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's a great time. Me and Formal will always be laughing up a bunch. It's definitely a good time. Just definitely come check it out.
And Brawley, he more into MMA than me. I'm kind of new to watching the sport, so I just be. We should stream more, live streams. I ain't gonna lie, we definitely might consider it, but we also want to make sure we're doing something a little bit fun. We had a pretty solid show out today, but we want to maybe stream like a game while we're doing it. This way, y'all ain't just sitting here looking at our faces. Yeah. But real quick to Potato Jones, like I was saying, Brawley's more into the MMA than me. So he probably might have a little bit of a better answer. I'm more of a casual, but I would just have to pick two people. It's gonna be between Silva and John Jones. Like those are two.
I'm just gonna say John Jones is literally the GOAT, hands down. There's no one better, and I'm biased in this answer, but Demetrius Johnson is probably the second GOAT. If it wasn't for how UFC treated him, he most likely would be the face of UFC right now.
Okay, there y'all have it. Are we McGregor fans?
No, we're not. Well, I'm not.
Like I mean, it's tough because a lot of fighters got some pretty interesting antics outside of the ring. But like, if I was just to judge him off of his like performances, pretty solid stuff. I can't lie. Like, yes. You know what I'm saying? He got he got that record for a reason. I mean, he took some losses, but
yes, he knows. Potato Jones knows.
What he said? What he said?
He said the flying armbar straight Tekken from DJ.
Oh,
Yes, I had to
yeah.
put form on
Oh,
to
that's
that the
the
other
video
day.
you was showing me.
Yes, literally put him on to that the other day because we were talking
That
about
nigga
like
look like
you gotta see the best fucking submission.
look
ever.
like Jerry from Tom and Jerry. Like, put the
He's tiny as fuck. Supposedly he wants a YouTuber named Bradley or something like this, some big buff motherfucker. He want to fight Demetrius Johnson. He said he'll take the fight. So hopefully that's a
Damn.
fight in the future that we'll see. Mighty Mouse is number one. Not only is he a fighter, he's also a gamer. So
and they call him Mighty Mouse. He
Mighty
looks
Mouse.
like he literally looks like Jerry from Tom and
yeah, his name is that's the name of his YouTube, Mighty Mouse. He has a gaming and now he's starting to do reactions as well. So check him out on YouTube, man. Mighty Mouse.
South Africa. Where'd you get that from? That's a hell of a random guess. Nah, we're both in the U.S., the Bay Area and Florida. Hey, PMB, you the real conspiracy theorist right here. Look at this question. You think the Diaz-Paul fight was a draw or what? That's a conspiracy. There's nowhere close, nowhere near a draw. The man got knocked down. That's automatic.
Diaz,
like, come on, son.
Yeah, Diaz won that hands down.
You think Diaz won?
No, not Diaz. My bad. Paul won that hands down, but Diaz, that's what he do, man. He literally does that in MMA. He's always super tired. If this was MMA, yeah, Paul would have fucking got wrapped up at the end there because he just wouldn't have the gas tank.
You don't gotta apologize. We just fucking around, bro. And I hope you didn't take that serious. Brolic got a South African accent though. Okay, there you go. South African.
I'm pretty sure it's in my blood somewhere. Percentage.
What will be your last meal? Something that I could put in a tortilla. I love tortillas, so
burrito.
Like,
what?
But I'm saying anything that could go in it though. Like I'll take my Thanksgiving leftovers and throw that in a tortilla. You know what I'm saying? Macaroni, cheese, yams, turkey, boom, some cheese.
If it's for me, it got to be steak. Even steak like cooked anyway. It could be just cooked regular or like steak and onions, like whatever. Steak and some potatoes, rice, whatever. Smacking.
My boy, 5 more rounds and Diaz would have knocked him out. Are you serious? This nigga was going to sleep in the first round. The only reason he didn't get knocked out in the first round was because I don't care what nobody say. Paul told the world that he would knock Diaz out in the first round. Okay. That brought a lot of hype, right? Like, whoa, Paul gonna knock this motherfucker out first round? But then when them bets started rolling up, and I don't really know how the betting underworld works, but I guarantee when them bets started rolling up, there was gonna be a much higher purse if he didn't knock him out in the first round, if he went the full length with his ass, because Paul also has never went full length before. So that motherfucker dragged that fight out. Paul could have knocked his ass out, and I hate to say that because I don't like Paul and I don't like what he's been doing. I wish if he fought regular people, I would prefer it much better. But
listen, I'm glad you guys brought up some tinfoil conversation because right now, Foreign will definitely wearing that.
I don't care about none of those Diaz antics from UFC. That nigga was done first round, bro. Them boxing gloves, them 16 ounces, them shits feel different, bro. That shit has your brain bouncing around in your head. Like, you fucking, like, bruh, that shit, you get that, man.
Supposedly they want to run it back for 10 mil in MMA. That would be very interesting to see. I would love to see that, to be honest, even though I'm not a big fan of Paul. But I tune in every single time to watch him hopefully get his ass knocked out, but it never happened. So
I agree, Planet. I feel like no amount of money is worth ruining your legacy, losing to a YouTube star, but at least he ain't get knocked out. Like, I feel like the fact that he went the full 10 kind of like helped his case a little bit. Like,
this is the thing that I kind of disagree with that statement. Is it's simple that Diaz really never got that payout. He might be a legend in the game. He never really got that payout like McGregor and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like for some of the overheads, I think it's okay for them to come back, and if they lose, they lose. But I think for them to get paid is most important because they didn't get that chance. They lived in they were in the game when the game wasn't popping. The game is popping now.
Yep.
You feel
Yep.
me?
Yep.
But it wasn't back then. So
Yeah.
I'm glad
And there's
that they're getting
still
these
work to be
deals.
done
Yeah,
today. There's
I'm
still.
I'm glad they're getting the deals now. I'm glad that they fighting and making some bread and entertaining the audience. The Diaz fight, hopefully it goes MMA. One that I'm looking forward to is Nagano versus Tyson Fury. That is gonna be a banger. Best believe I'll be there. So like I said, join the Discord, man. We gonna be live. I might have to leave early because I work. Like I gotta go to work in about an hour here. So
Yeah.
I work overnight. So some of those days, we're gonna have the Discord up. I might have to leave around, the time I go to work. But at the same time, I'm still gonna be
I'll be
locked
in
in.
there with y'all.
Yeah,
I'll most likely be in there with y'all. Oh
but
yeah, just so y'all know, I don't know. No, but we don't be watching these on PPV. Just so y'all know. I'm saying.
yes, we
Don't
do.
tell
Yes, we
nobody.
do.
I'm just saying because I don't want nobody to come up in the Discord and be
Yes, we do.
disappointed by the quality. Like if
Yes,
that
we
shit start
listen.
buffering in the middle of that shit.
Listen, yes, we do.
You right, we
Everything that
do.
you say will be used against you in the court now.
I'm ready. After all the conspiracy theory shit, that's the last of my worries. We gonna get taken under. Y'all gonna speak about the Alabama boat riot? Ain't nothing to speak. Come on, ain't nothing to speak about that. I
Listen,
will say this though, the funniest thing I've seen so far, because I know there's a lot of memes and shit out there, but the funniest thing I've seen so far is, what you was gonna say? The
no,
MLK.
go ahead.
I'll let you have that one. I seen I don't know if y'all know this game called Mugen, and it's basically like it's like modded Street Fighter for the most part, like old school Street Fighter. You can mod damn near any character. Somebody modded the fucking
Oh.
folding chair into that shit.
I know what you're
I was
talking
literally
about.
watching a clip of the folding chair beat the shit out of
That shit's
Ken,
still
bro.
up? That
Yeah,
game is still
Mugen?
up?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What? That
Hell
shit
yeah.
is so old, y'all. That's the fucking throwback.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, man. Sopranos coming. It was supposed to be up like a day or two ago, but we've been getting smacked with the copyrights for that one. So we're gonna try to get it out there for you. Don't worry, it's coming. It's
be
coming.
up. It's gonna be up.
Equalizer 3, hell yeah, I'm watching Equalizer 3. The first one
Um,
surprised me.
Do you think
Definitely in there.
Spence has some neurological damage from his car accident? I can tell you this. From a crash like that, you ain't coming back the same. So yeah, I definitely think there was some issues. No, we did not watch Barbie.
Nah. Nah, we not from New York. We from Connecticut, but pretty close. Like literally 30 minutes away from the city, depending on how you drive. And honestly, at least when I was growing up, I don't know about today, but when I was growing up, you ask anybody where their mother or father was from, and they were most likely from New York themselves. Like a lot of transplants, is that what they call them these days? You move from one city to another, you a
The
transplant.
hell is an orderly?
Who you calling old, bruh? You said we old? I told you I was
elderly.
52.
I said orderly.
Nah, he did say order. Ain't that what an orderly? Nah, ain't that damn? Ain't that a?
Listen,
Hold up.
the
Hold
English
up. Before I
language
say
is
it out
not my
loud.
language.
Before I say it
Ya
out
tú sabes
loud.
que yo no entiendo nada, man. Yo no entiendo más. Ustedes gente saben que yo soy dominicano, man.
This nigga said they from CT, but I know they South African. We're friends, yeah, from childhood, teenage years, yes. Yep. That's why the chemistry is easy for us, man. We've known each other for 10 plus before we even started this channel.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of it was online, so we kind of had that online experience. You feel me?
Yep.
Of talking to each other, so that's something that's kind of important as well.
That's so funny. I've never heard somebody say, are you from South Africa? Like, this is hella random. Where you used to live in the Bay? That's cool. The Outer Sunset.
I've never been to Cali. Definitely.
What's the worst job you've ever had? There we go. Okay. You want to know about me? I'll tell you. Damn, what is it?
Bruh, I've had pretty good jobs all around.
Oh, it was selling Cutco knives, bro.
Cutco?
The pyramid schemes, nigga. I was fresh out of jail looking for a job, like nigga.
No.
Sell want some Cutco knives? Don't worry, you don't need any experience. We'll have all the fucking clients for you already. Hell nah, them niggas want you to go door to door, nigga. Imagine a nigga in the hood going door to door, like, you want to try, you want to buy these $100, $200 knives? Like, nigga, I got this $25 set from Walmart last week. Get the fuck out of my face. And they was good knives too. I won't disrespect them, but I'm not good. I'm not really. I'm a little bit more of an introverted type of person anyway, so I couldn't go knocking on nobody's doors trying to sell them a damn knife. Like that shit.
I would never. I don't like interacting with people like that. Customer service shit, not my type. So if I'll have to say, I used to work at a KFC / Long John Silver's. It was 2-in-1.
Look, we got another Cutco nigga in the chat. I knew we would, bro. Telling you, every 1 in 100 persons you meet will have worked for Cutco. At least tried it. Some type of pyramid scheme. Motherfuckers was down and out trying to make that quick buck. Come on, man. You can manage your own office in under a year. Like, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, there you have it. I work overnight jobs to avoid customer service. Yep.
That's crazy.
Pretty much.
It is hard though. I feel like I haven't had too many bad jobs neither. Like there's always ups and downs.
Like even the KFC job, it was pretty good, but that's probably the worst job I've ever had. Like pay wise, the bullshit you got to deal with. Other than that, all my other jobs been pretty good. Like I
also
for
haven't
Snapple,
had that
Pepsi.
Many. I'm still new in the job game. I've only been working for like 10 years.
Well, I kind of find it at least a little bit concerning when you say you had like 100 jobs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but yeah, I haven't had
like
many.
4. Yeah, I've only had like 4 jobs.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Like 4 or 5 jobs. That's about it.
Like counting after 18, there was literally the Army. There was after the Army there was that Cutco shit, which I wouldn't even really count. Like then there was Subway. And then after Subway, that's when I moved out to Cali and shit. And I did security for Salesforce. So there's security. And then after that I started doing internships. So I did an internship for Zynga. I did a year contract for Ubisoft. And then I went to Lyft. And then after Lyft, I'm at my job now. No, I don't gotta worry about all that. But that's where I'm at now.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like a handful.
Graveyard shift catches up. That's where I'm at right now, bro. It's catching up with me right now. That's why I'm trying to transition to this other job. I mean, I'm gonna be doing both jobs, but eventually I want to cut that third shift, that graveyard shift out, and just do the new one that I'm in. That I know they got KFC in South Africa. I know
they trolling us, bro. I don't know, man. We might have to pose as South African reviewers. Is that gonna get us more views? That's what I think. How do I like the Bay? It has its ups and downs. I can't lie. I didn't come at a great time. When I first moved out here, I came out here to. I was homeless at the time. So I was in the shelters and shit for a little bit. And actually, that wasn't even the worst time, honestly. Like I was actually having a good time, doing my thug dizzle and just growing as a person. But like. I don't know, like life quickly just caught up. I was over 25, had to make sure I got my work going. Then I had got my family kind of started. And I got my family started before I really kind of secured full-time job. So, I was, had to, make sure I do what I got to do to take care of mine. So I didn't like experience the Bay the way that I guess everyone else has. Like I don't like party and shit like that. I think their food is inferior to the East Coast, but there are a couple of good places that I have been finding lately. But there's always ups and downs though. Well, the Mexican food is pretty decent out here because there's a lot of South Americans and Mexicans out here. But like pizza is trash. The closest Puerto Rican, actually there is a Puerto Rican spot in SF now, but the closest one before that was like fucking 50 minutes away in San Rafael. But like out here where I'm at is literally just like Asian and Mexican all the time. And that's the one crazy thing. I feel like the Chinese food out here is not that good, but at the same time, I'm not like a well-versed Chinese food eater. Like, I'm a pretty simple chow mein type of guy. So
out here in Florida,
Nah, I'm not in Oakland. I wish I would. The
It's
the eating
bad.
would probably be way better. There's more like minority.
Chinese food out here in Florida is straight
Yeah,
garbage. Straight garbage.
I bet. I bet. I
Horrible.
can't imagine.
Obviously, we got the Spanish food on lock. You know, hands down, best Spanish food out here. Um, yeah, but there's a lot of things here that they don't have that up north just do way better. Like Philly cheesesteaks, you can't find a good one out here. Best spots is Jersey Mike's, and that's just like okay,
Damn,
yeah.
that's disrespectful.
You feel me? You feel me to a Philly cheese? That's hella disrespectful.
We known each other for like 15 plus years, like at this point. I'm not in Oakland. I'm actually more closer to like the peninsula, like the South San Francisco. No. I'm not in Long Beach. Nah, that's SoCal. We're not from New York. We're from Bridgeport, Connecticut. It's like 30 minutes away from New York. I personally think a lot of New York inspiration, and like I said earlier, my mom and dad, they're both from New York. Like growing up in the 80s, 90s, like a lot of people came from New York. Father Panic Village, like was pretty much New York motherfuckers.
Yep.
That's why that shit is the
Yep.
way it
Yep.
was. Like,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so there's definitely, you'll
Totally.
probably pick up on like, oh, kind of sound like they got a little bit of a New York, slang and shit there. And that's all that is. Like,
Yeah,
that's all it is.
basically, families went to New York, then spread out from there. Some stayed closer, some went a little bit farther.
Yeah.
My mom went to Bridgeport. Unfortunately,
You know how it is, man. When that law come down, folks just start running out of town and they land in different places. And that's what it
Planet
was, man.
Moolah. Nah, B. We in two
What they
different
at?
states, bruh.
Oh yeah, yep. Two
We in
different
two
states, two
different
different
states.
coasts, two different
Yes.
time zones.
That's why things take a little bit longer for us to edit because I have to worry about his audio, his visuals, my audio, my visuals, then lock that all together and get that shit working fluidly so it seems like we're in the same room, which I try my best to do. And it seems like it's working because a lot of y'all believe that we're in the same room. So I'm doing something right.
Yeah, I don't even know. The antics would be crazy. I'd probably do a backflip off this nigga back if we was in the same room. We would be wilding out.
Oh, bro, yeah. We got to get one of those. We got to get one of those.
Yeah.
Y'all see BMF? Nah, man, I haven't seen it at all. I hear a lot of people talking about it.
I've seen it a little bit. Yeah, I've seen it. Nah, not same house. Bro, I'm telling you, if we was in the same place, bro, it would be crazy. For one, I would paint the whole room green. This way we didn't even need green screens. This way we can give y'all as much fucking area as possible. Cause I
To
swear to
move
God, bro,
around and shit.
I would
You
get up,
feel
nigga.
me?
I'll be doing some
Bro.
handstands. I can't do no handstands for
You
real,
see
but
this?
I'll be tripping.
You see this? This is the wall. Okay? I would love to stretch the legs, you feel me?
Facts.
For the reactions, but we don't have that setup right now.
Yeah.
Right now all we have is we got 1080p little webcams. Obviously the mics are somewhat better. We got some $300 mics and stuff like that, but yeah, we both got some
How big
Samsung
are
headphones and we chilling, man. We ain't got much, but we do what we do.
All right, man. I say you can get personal. You getting too personal, man.
Yeah.
You never ask a man his weight,
You
bruh.
never.
What's wrong with you?
Never.
Did your
How
mother
dare
teach you anything
How
before?
dare you?
Ask a gentleman his weight. What's
How
going on
dare
here?
you?
Nah, I'm short, man. I'm like a short 5'9". Like I probably like 1 centimeter above whatever makes you from 5'8" to 5'9". That's probably where I'm at. Yup. And I'm around them 190s. I'm a chubby guy, man.
Yeah.
For my height, I think I'm supposed to be like 175 or something. Gosh, who got time for that? Who got time to not eat cake and tacos and shit?
I'm
like
5'11".
What's y'all SSN birthday and blood type? Yo, my blood type is FRR positive.
Oh,
My blood type is FRR positive. So if
That's
you need that
facts.
transfusion, yep,
That's
I got you. What I got locked up for? Grand larceny. But luckily, I was in the military, so it didn't translate over to civilian life. So I actually have no record. Holla at your boy. I took the easy route. It's crazy too, because when I first got out, I used to disclose it like, let me be the nice guy. Like, yeah, fucked up in my life. Give me a second chance. And then once I found that out, I was like, oh, word, nigga. Like, let's go. Yeah, I was an asshole, bro. I was like in my 2021s. I was getting in hella trouble. I was on like extra
Hey.
duty. They were taking like a third of my pay, and like most of my pay was going to like my car payments anyway. So I was making like $200 a paycheck. And then the worst thing they do, I'm gonna tell you right now, but the worst thing they do is they put you on extra duty with a bunch of other knuckleheads who are also fucking up. So we all just a bunch of knuckleheads who were fucking up, and then we'll go do extra duty. And then the sergeant who watches you over extra duty, technically that's a punishment as well. So the sergeant is also a fuck up. So we're just chilling out, like literally, like the person who's supposed to be watching us just be like, "Yo, go sweep the parking lot." Then y'all just go hide in y'all rooms for like 2 hours. Meet me here. Like literally, that's what we do. And then we would just smoke weed. Like we'll just get high because I knew I was getting kicked
What?
out. So I'm like, well, I knew I was getting kicked out. So I'm like, I ain't about to fucking not smoke anymore. Like, fuck that. So I used to blow down. And yeah, we used to just be like, literally, like, there was like 10 of us, and we all, there was more than that, trust me. But it was all grand larceny, isn't and one shot. Yeah, just one shot. Like, I just hit one. Grand larceny is not that bad. It's actually only over 1,000. Yeah, over 1,000. Yep. So really, you could literally grab someone's like entertainment shit. If you grab someone's TV, game console, you're already in larceny. Like, so it is bad. Let me not try to make light of it. I fucked up, y'all. If there's kids watching this, don't fucking steal from people. People work hard for their thing.
Yeah, I learned that
Um,
lesson a long time
yeah,
ago.
I paid my price though.
I
I'm here,
got
man.
embarrassed real quick. I was like, I'm never doing that again.
This nigga, you racist user. I'm gonna call you out right now. Goddamn it. Fuck. How dare you say that? Dodge
Dodge
Challenger, nigga. Why? Cause I got dreads and I'm black, motherfucker. Nigga, I had a all white Chevy Cobalt. We used to call that bitch the White Lightning, nigga. No automatic windows. We used to be in that bitch rolling them shits down like, what up? What up, nigga? Like, nigga, the White Lightning. I got stories of that little shit. That shit was damn near a Beetle punch buggy. That shit was so damn small. I did want to see 300 though, so you was almost right, motherfucker. Fucking nigga. Fucking nigga. It's all good. Like, that's the
Oh shit.
poor man's Phantom, the
In
C300.
facts, it is.
But you're right. There was a lot of brothers with Challengers and Chargers out there. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You got me. Yeah, I was in the army. Yep, army. And even though I got locked up and kicked out and shit, I still always tell people, man, some of the best and worst times ever. Like, and I still think that everybody in the whole United States, since I am in the U.S., should do at least basic training in AIT. I don't, because that's like basic training in AIT was good for me. It was when I got to my unit that things started getting crazy. Like,
Mm.
I feel like the structure of basic training in AIT was good because I was very undisciplined and I had problems with authority, and that shit helped me get it right. But then when you go to your unit, it's kind of like do your own thing. Like, and then I
Yeah.
was actually in a pretty like my unit was actually under scrutiny. Like they literally just came back from Afghanistan and were like there was like a whole company that was like coked out, and then they were also under fire for potentially breaking the Geneva Convention and like killing civilians and shit. So I was technically like already attached to a somewhat bad fucking company and
Damn.
shit, and the support was just terrible. Like once you started fucking up, if you wasn't an ass kisser, they would let you drown. Like you would have to kiss ass to really get looked out for. So like I said, best and worst times, and
I,
everybody should at least do basic training in AIT.
I
It's
wish
a
I
lot of
did.
camaraderie, just a lot of fun, fucking rappelling off of 40-foot towers and throwing grenades, shooting rifles, 50 cal, shit like that. Like everybody need to do that shit. Everybody.
That sounds hella fun.
Everybody. It's great, dude. Like honestly, just basic and AIT. Like just those two. Or maybe just basic because AIT is specific to the job you pick. So like
Mm.
I can't imagine them sending someone to like a combat medic because combat medics fucking AIT is like 72 weeks or some shit. Whereas my job's AIT was like 9 weeks. So it was only extra basic training pretty much. So but yeah, it is a blast. I know there's other countries that everyone does have to do some type of like service. Um I think the U.S. should do something similar because that shit is dope. It's great stuff.
Uh, Knox, I seen you ask what we gaming on. We gaming on pretty much everything. So, uh,
Yeah.
I'm recently playing Apex. Form over there playing a lot of Street Fighter 6. So if you're interested, just hit the Discord. We have some gaming sections there. Don't be afraid to hit us up. We always, late night around these times we usually on. So
hmm And we got pretty much all the platforms.
yep,
So
we got everything.
anything on PlayStation, just about anything on Xbox. PC is newer for me, so I'm building up that library. But
Yep, yep.
yeah, hit us up, man. Hit us up, man. The military having a lot of trouble recruiting. I bet, man. The government's been struggling, man. There's a lot of bullshit been
Yeah,
going on.
there's a lot of bullshit going on. So
It's hard to trust.
no, Florida is not as crazy as people say. Well, there has been some crazy shit though. I have seen some shit. Okay,
Florida man.
okay. In particular, one story, right? Two lanes. One goes this way, one goes this way. I look to my left. This car's coming this way. I'm going this way. I look to my left. This is crazy white lady looking at me. And we lock eyes. And I'm just seeing her drive between the traffic. She literally gets right in between everybody, cuts the person off in front.
Mm.
And as soon as she does that, she get hit by a tractor trailer. So,
Oh shit. Damn, that's fucked up. I thought it
nope.
was gonna be funny, nigga.
It is. Because she got out. She was perfectly fine.
Oh, okay. She made it.
She was perfectly fine. She was just fucking drugged out of her mind. She came out of there like, what the fuck? Started spazzing at the dude. I'm like, did you not know what just happened? It was
Damn.
caused by you. But yeah, Florida is alright though, man. It's alright.
I feel like any place that got bigger cities is a little crazy, man. Because there's a little
Yeah, that's the thing
homelessness out
about
there,
Florida
drugs
though.
out there.
It's like
Crazy.
of course you got the big cities, but there's a lot of chill spots out here, like
hmm
that you can really like, rest your head. You ain't really got to worry about much. It's pretty dope. Like
We're at in Texas, Houston, Austin,
yeah, my mom
Dallas.
just came from Texas. Yeah, Texas is that shit big.
Okay, San Antonio, nice.
I heard the heat
That's
out there ain't too bad. Like my mom was out there, she was like the heat in Florida is worse.
Denver getting bigger and the crime rate is ramping up. Exactly. That's how it be, man. Shit
Key
is
West, I don't think
trash.
I've been. But yeah, I've been there, man. I've been there. Trust me. Trust me. I've been homeless too, man. That shit ain't.
That shit fun, bro. If you know what you're doing.
Like
Nah,
you
let me
said, if you
stop.
know what you're doing,
Let me
well,
stop. Let me not try to make light. I don't want niggas
I
to
mean,
cancel me 10 years later.
listen,
Like
it is what it is.
Cuomo
People
didn't
go
care
through their
about
shit.
homelessness.
People go through their shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we've been through it.
What brought me to the Bay? I knew I was about to be homeless, so I looked up like the 10 best places to possibly survive as a homeless person in the United States, and the Bay was one of the places that had like some of the best
Yes.
resources and shit like that. So I was just like, fuck it, here we go.
Yes, the humidity in Florida is so crazy, bro. Crazy.
Out there in Berkeley, it's probably nice in Berkeley though, huh? You ain't sneak on no college dorm or nothing. No, I'm just fucking with you. Or am I? Or were you? Yeah, I hate humidity, man. I remember when I was in I went through basic training in the summertime in Oklahoma. That shit was hot as fuck, bro. It was like 100 plus every single day. And then I had the little shaving issues with the razor bumps and shit. So just in the heat with that fucking dirty ass gear on your shaving bumps and razor bumps. Oh my god. It was terrible. But they used to have some fire ass lightning storms. Nature is very beautiful. I'll say that, man. Like sitting there looking at a lightning storm, like, okay. Kind of mesmerized by
Yeah,
this.
we got a lot of those out here. You already know how we do.
Crazy boot camp stories. I wish. Like on some fucking Full Metal Jacket type shit. Nah, nothing crazy like that. I mean, like we had a couple of people go crazy, like mental breakdowns and shit like that. Um, We did have this one girl who dropped the grenades. She got fucking like body slammed because when you
Appreciate
throw in the
that. Yeah.
grenade, they have like the little hole next to you just in case you throw it, don't throw it far enough, or if you drop it, so that they could tackle your ass into the hole and that shit could blow up on like the surface and shit like that. So we had something like that kind of happen, like, and she got fucking. I feel like the it's funny because when you watch videos like it online, there'll be people in the comments like they deserve that, like they should be better at throwing a grenade. But I just feel like I honestly feel like the drill sergeants go a little extra because they don't fucking. It's hard. I will say that, like, being a drill sergeant is hard. The rotations you have to go through, the time away from family, especially if you don't live. Like I had a drill sergeant. He didn't even live in Oklahoma, and he left his family back to where they were, and he was doing like, I think we were like his third rotation back to back before he even went home. Like, so there's definitely like stress like that. So I feel like they used to like take it out a little sometimes when they could at least. And yeah, she got fucking like WWE speared into this fucking hole, like just by this big
Hey,
ass tank of a fucking drill sergeant. And
fuck
I was
it.
just like, oh shit.
She made it out though, right? Shit.
Facts. We all made it.
A
We all made it.
motherfucker, yup. Speared ass.
Yeah, nothing too crazy though. Like and I yeah, it was nothing too crazy. A couple of hot heads every once in a while, a couple of arguments here and there, but nothing too wild. Everything kind of went pretty smooth. And honestly, the time that I went, it was getting a little bit softer in terms of like how bad the drill sergeants could treat us, especially since I was in basic training with women. I was in AIT with only men, so a bit harder, but in basic training, I was with women too. So there was a couple of things they had to like hold back off, especially if like higher ups were there, like anybody captain and above, like the drill sergeants, they not playing around. Like they wouldn't smoke you for too long or anything like that because they know people are gonna start complaining. And they had like these little cards, like I'm stressed cards that you could fucking. Did the women make you horny? What the fuck kind of question, motherfucker? What the fuck? Is nigga, are we back in the conspiracy theory world? No shit, nigga. The fuck? Nigga, I was away from bitches for 9 weeks. Motherfucker. You like girls, like just because there was girls that decided to join the forces don't mean they was ugly. Like there was some pretty attractive women there. Like shit. Like I was like, what the fuck? I know how to control myself. I wasn't out there like Cartoon Network dog and shit. Like, but damn, there was definitely a couple of them like you flirting and shit. But that's another reason why I felt like basic would have been a little bit better with guys though, because you could focus on what you got to do, and they could focus on what they got to do. But it was what it was, man. We still had a great time there. Rappelling down the tower was scary as fuck because I don't know if you was here earlier, but heights. I'm not a fan of heights, especially if there's no nothing protecting me. Oh yeah, there you go. Especially because you're fear of heights. And yeah, there was nothing. Like you had to climb to 40 feet with nothing strapped to you. Like there's just a little blue mat at the bottom for if you fall. Like hopefully you hit this blue mat when you fall. So when I was climbing, I literally started like one hand, like 4 points of contact, I should say, like boom, boom, leg, like that. And then when I started getting to a point where I was literally like this, putting my arms under that shit, and then one foot up, the other foot up on the same bar. Like I was fucking scared, bro. And then when you get up there, they strap you up, and then you got to hang off the side. And when you're hanging off the side, they tell you to put your arm behind your back. That's to control the length of the rappel. And then the other one, you got to wave at them real quickly. But when you take your hand off to wave, you feel like you're losing. You're holding, but you're not because the hand on your back got you.
Yeah.
So when they're like, "Yeah, go ahead and wave," I'm like, "I can't do it," because as soon as you feel the grip coming off, it's like, "Nigga, I'm about to fall." What you mean, wave to you, bro?
Stupid.
That shit. But yeah, that shit was great. Once you do
Damn.
it, you're kind of like, damn, I kind of wish there was an elevator to go back up so I could do it again. 'Cause I don't
An
want to.
elevator. Yeah, I ain't
Yeah.
climbing that bitch.
Is it called barrack bunnies? Yeah. But that's after basic. You can't be a barrack bunny unless you can, but
I
that's
still remember my boot camp crush.
what.
Her name was Blue.
There was some badass women though. I can't lie. Like we had this one girl who fucking her hobby was like roller derby or some shit. She used to blow niggas out the water, bruh. I'm pretty sure if she wanted to, she could probably become join a ranger unit. Like she was a beast. And then obviously there was some girls who were a little bit, you know, but there was some niggas like that too. Shit, me, I hated running. I passed my fucking run with like 3 seconds to spare. Couldn't do it. And
How
the
you
only reason
doing,
I was able to
Nancy?
do it is because, hey Nancy. And the only reason I was able to do it is because we had our captain behind us, like pushing us, like making sure. He was basically like, if you run slower than me, type shit. So I was able to keep that in my mind. Like if I fall behind this man, I'm done for. Swim, nah, that's I guess that's Navy, maybe Marines. Marines
Yeah, I
also
think
do
Marines.
pull-ups. We don't do pull-ups neither. We just do the but I think they do a less run though. I think they do 1.5 miles. Army does 2 miles.
So what? You just do push-ups and
Push-ups, sit-ups, and then a 2 mile.
damn, that's it.
Hmm.
Shit, I could probably do that right now.
I mean, there's other shit you got to do too, but that's the PT test. Like if you fail the firing range, for example, like, but that's not you're not tested just like on. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, but I mean, honestly, when I was in the army, you can actually fail boot camp and go through again. Like there was like a remedial, like shit that you get kicked off to
Mm.
and have to like redo it. There was a couple people that got pushed down to that, but
You love a woman that could throw a punch, huh? So do I.
facts,
Check
Marissa
out.
from Street Fighter 6.
I was think I was going more real. Valentina Shevchenko, the Bullet, aka one of the baddest females in the game.
We had some women drill sergeants. We actually had a one who, yeah, most of us were kind of like, you know, it is what it is. We was young fellas.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
but her last name, she actually had the same last name as me, but hers had 2 L's in it. But it was her
Mm.
husband's last name, so it's kind of crazy because I ended up meeting him, and he was from the West Indies, which my father is also. And I was like, oh, that's kind of, you know, interesting. He was just like, yeah, in the West Indies, we spell it with extra L or an extra Z. And he was like, we probably related. And I was just like, man, chill. No,
That's
I'm just playing. Let me stop, bro. These are old memories. I don't run on these morals anymore. I'm just saying, like, talk about the old me, man.
yeah.
Yeah, damn it. But yeah, there was a couple of cute ones, you know, there was a couple of cute ones.
Of course. It's the fucking army.
So you telling me, Planet, you like get you must like getting your fucking sack stepped on. You talking about you want a hot female dress. This man he wants somebody stepping on his neck while he trying to work out and
Yep.
shit. Like, oh shit, I didn't see that. You an Army vet too? That's what's up. What MOS if you still in the chat? I was a 13 Fox, the king of battle. That's what they called us. I can't lie, I do kind of like
Yes.
women in power too. I remember Thor Ragnarok, his sister in that movie was kind of lit, like, cause she was just chopping motherfuckers up and all. Come chop me up, yeah. This nigga said I want Ice Spice as my drill sergeant. Now you starting to pull into the fantasy bank. Cut it out. Cut it out,
It's
Op.
starting to be a little
You
fantastical.
feel me? That's the spank bank right there. He's starting to pull it. He's starting to pull out his material. Like, you better cut it out, brother. 91 Mike. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't. That is. I'm sorry. 81 is like truck stuff, right? So 91 is that like radio stuff? Let me see if I before you say it in chat. Oh, medical nutrition care operations. You were a cook.
Out there
Try to
chefing
slide
it
that
up,
in there.
huh?
I'm sorry.
Out there trying to chef it up.
I can't lie. Cooks are very important though. Y'all don't even know, or y'all. Hopefully y'all do know. If y'all don't know, then y'all don't. But cooks very important. You gotta have good food in your stomach while you scrapping. How often you go live? We honestly don't go live a lot. Someone earlier said we could probably do this more often, so we probably gonna have to figure out a plan. But literally, I think the last time we went live was it for our last anniversary, or was it? Nah, it was something because after the issues with the channel, right? We had
Yeah.
to address
It
that
was
really
probably
quickly.
earlier this year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or probably not. I don't know. I don't be honest. Might have been the last anniversary.
This man said he needed an Abby from Last of Us.
No.
That's what I'm talking about. Those are references I
No.
understand, man. I'm a big gamer. We
No. He
definitely,
said
yeah.
Abby. No. Come here, little fella. Let me put my arm around you, huh? Yeah.
Your dad was a Marine. It's crazy. My mom told me that she told me I should have went to the Marines. Said it would have been better for me because I was a little bit crazier and that
Yeah.
I would have fit in more.
You probably would have turned into
Um,
the next David Goggins out this man.
and Air Force. So Air Force, I should have went to. I should have went to. So this is I'm about to man. I don't. I think most of our audience are grown anyway, so I don't got to give a lesson for the children out there.
I mean,
But
we ain't got no kids on it. Hopefully, we don't.
if we do though, man, y'all just always stand up for yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause I didn't get bullied into the army, but I originally signed up with an army recruiter. But then after I got my ASVAB score and scored high enough to go to the Air Force, I should have just left that man behind. I should have been like, "Fuck you, bro. I'm going to the Air Force." Like, I'd probably still be there. Fuck it. The chair force. I don't care how lazy people consider them. I'd have been chilling. Like the army be fun, but they just be doing dumb shit just to make themselves seem so like, "Ugh," like
Yeah.
cause I was in Seattle, or not Seattle, Tacoma, Washington, and it'll be fucking snowing and raining out there 6:30 in the morning, and you know all them other MOSs that weren't infantry or artillery are lined up for chow, ready to go with their beanies on, their jackets and they fucking pants, and since we in the infantry unit, shorts, and short sleeve shirts, and your PT belt. You don't need a hat or gloves. What do you man? Like, and I'm just like, man, we running past the chow hall, looking at these motherfuckers all cozy, and I'm just like, this some bullshit, bro. We tough, damn it. We know we tough. We don't gotta show everybody else. Jesus. But it's cool though.
Was Last of Us 2 worse than the first one? Formal, would you like to answer that?
Was The Last of Us 2 worse than the first one? I haven't played them enough to. I only played both of them one time through, like, so I can't even like really give a solid response on that. Did I like part two more than the first one? I did not. Um,
Okay.
I like the gameplay more than the first one though. So there's it's just a hard question, bro. I already told you I'm easy to please, man. There's not a lot of things I just dislike. Like it
Yeah,
has its
facts.
everything has its ups and downs. Like I
That's
think
true.
that Joel died too early. Like I don't think that I don't disagree that he was supposed to die. Like that was always in the back of my mind after part one, but I just think that he died too early in part two. And I also had watched this one dude that made up like his own theory of what he thought part two would have been better as. And honestly, once he said that shit, I was just like, oh yeah, this is the goated theory right here. Like it should have definitely went this way. Um, so yeah, part one over part two, but part two's gameplay for sure.
Okay. I have to agree with Formal. Part one is definitely has the better story, hands down. You connect with it way more. There's a lot more heartfelt moments. Two was dope in its own rights, but there are a few things that are just like, cause I love part two, I really do, but there's just some things that are just not right about that
Yeah, I
story.
tripping.
Lots
Y'all
of
be tripping in here, bro.
what happened?
These niggas so crazy. What y'all talking about, bro?
'Cause-
This man said I thought the Air Force was for girls. Why y'all so ignorant, bro? This man talking about the Air Force, you could transition into a pilot job. No, you can't, nigga. Just because you go to the Air Force don't automatically make you a pilot, bro. So you can't just go to a pilot job. There's people in the Navy that are also pilots. You know what I'm saying? There's people in the Army that fly planes too. It's not like just because you're in the Air Force, you're automatically a pilot. So don't be acting crazy, y'all. You can't just join the Air Force and become a pilot. But nah, the Air Force isn't just for girls, bro. There's honestly, I feel like so for one, at least when I was going through the Navy and the Air Force, were the two that needed the highest ASVAB. So personally, I felt like the Air Force was for the smart people. I'm gonna just keep it real. Like, and the Marines and the Army was for them dumb, the gun bunnies. You know, like you ready to go to war, go shoot your gun and go die for your country. Like Air Force, I feel like that's where you get your scientists from, your doctors, your chemists and shit like that. You can get them from all. Don't get me wrong, but I said what I said, man. What's your favorite game of all time, bro? They asking.
Favorite game of all time?
Mm-hmm. Another hard one. Y'all
It
always want to
it,
compare and
it would
shit.
have to
Like
be.
it's hard.
It would have to be. It would have to be probably Mario RPG. Like that's probably my all-time favorite game. Like I played that game so
Mm.
many times, and then, but if it's a new age, then yes, it will be Last of Us.
Hmm.
Um, Last of Us is my favorite. My favorite like current game going on right now. I'm super excited to see what they do with 3. Hopefully they can fix some of the things they did with 2, and hopefully don't go too crazy with the with the wokeness, because we already know they trying to get super woke. So hopefully they
It's
can
cool.
tone that down and give us a great ending to probably one of the best series Sony's have ever released.
That's dope. That's dope. Your grandpa was in Japan.
Uncharted is second. Well, Uncharted is third. Second is God of War.
My brother was in the Navy and he was stationed in. That was pretty lit. All right, so for me, again, broken record. I like a lot of things. Uh, but if I really had to give it to one, maybe Morrowind. Maybe Elder Scrolls Morrowind. Like if I really had to chalk it down to one game, like, I would probably give it to Elder Scrolls because I feel like that game, like that shit solidified what open world RPGs could just really do, especially if you did it right. And it was just chronic, bro. Like that was my first Elder Scrolls experience. That was probably like one of my first open world RPG experiences too. Like I know like Final Fantasy 7 and stuff like that had their open world elements, but not like Morrowind. Like that shit. Like, bro, literally you play the game, they just drop you there and it's like, yo, do what you gotta do. And again, this is like my teenage years, you know what I'm saying? Just young man, just kind of playing games. And like you could literally just run up in people's houses and take all their gear. So you used to playing games where you gotta level up and grind for gear, and it's just like in Morrowind, bro. Just go take it if you can. If you can, go take it. I done took gear and just left the city and just never went back because I couldn't beat the guards. The guards was so strong, but yeah,
Kingdom
that shit is a
Hearts,
banger.
Twisted
Nah,
Metal. I'm not.
nah.
I'll say Kingdom Hearts is alright. Twisted Metal is a classic.
Yeah,
Uh,
Twisted Metal lit.
God of War, yeah, the new one, definitely. If you enjoyed the first one, you're gonna like the sequel. Elden
Hey,
Ring,
Alucard, what's that FGC
fire,
for? Is that fighting game community? You a fighting game player? What's up? Street Fighter 6, what's up?
yeah, Alucard, right? Ain't that Guilty Gear, right? No,
I
Alucard
don't fuck.
does that. No, that's Castlevania, right? I don't know. I don't know what I'm
Street
talking about.
Fighter or Mortal Kombat? So this is an interesting question. So recently, at least, Street Fighter, because I fell in love with Street Fighter 6, but I haven't played any of them
I'll
after
say
Street Fighter
overall, probably
Alpha.
Mortal Kombat.
That's what I was gonna get to. But overall, Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat, because I played
I think
more
they got way better like
like
overall games that were consistent. Street Fighter
yes.
kind of dropped the ball a few times.
And part Mortal Kombat 1 looked crazy, especially with the
The new
little
one, yeah,
assists.
with the
Yeah.
yeah, that shit do look
Mortal Kombat.
good. Can't lie.
And then they got Deadly Alliance.
Yeah,
That shit always Deadly Alliance sits somewhere special in my heart. I wish that they went back and I wish they
Castlevania.
would just
There we
remake
go.
fucking
Ooh,
Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, bro. Cause that's the one that had
Castlevania.
3 fighting styles,
Yes.
3 different styles.
Yo,
So fire.
you have you
What?
played those Castlevania games
Which ones?
in
The
the PS3?
the 2D ones or the
The
3D
the
ones?
3D ones, the ones that
Yeah.
came out recently, right? Yo, them shits were really good, really good. If y'all haven't, go back. Those are like some throwbacks. Castlevania, yep. Metal Gear Solid is one of my. It's in my top 5.
Oh yeah, we be on
As
Elden Ring.
series.
Well, we used to be,
I
but I'm
haven't
always
been on
down
Elden
to
Ring
to
in a
boot it up.
while though. I haven't been on there for a minute.
I'm always down to boot it up though. If y'all want to do Elden Ring fight nights, I'm always down to boot that shit up.
Listen, we spent plenty of time just going against one each other in Elden Ring.
Hmm.
Oh, there goes my alarm.
I don't think. Yeah, I would like a new fight night too, but honestly, I think UFC
They
kind of
do
got it in the
gotta.
bag with EA. Like EA ain't about to. I don't think they're gonna focus on a boxing game when UFC
They
is
do.
getting as good
They
as
have
it
one
is.
out
Like,
that's coming out. It's in. I think it's in beta right now.
nah, that's
It
not
looks
fight
really
night. That's
good.
undisputed. That's
That's what it's called,
undisputed.
right?
Yeah, that's not even the same publishers or nothing.
It's not. It's not. But I'm saying they're finally someone's coming out with a boxing game that's looking promising.
Yeah. It do look. I kind of man. I low key wanted to pull the trigger on Steam. It's early access right now.
Oh, is it really?
Hmm.
Oh shit! I might. Okay.
We trying, Jasmine. We definitely trying to get up. We started it back up on Patreon. But it's definitely one of our shows that are kind of in the backlog for YouTube at least.
Yeah.
So we got you. We trying to get there. We trying to.
Yeah, well, for sure, for sure. Once the wire is wrapped up, that's when all the other stuff that we have backlogged is gonna come out, pretty much. So that's when
Symphony of
you
the.
can expect it to come out. But over on Patreon, we're on episode. I think we just did episode 7 of season 3.
Mhm.
Definitely was a good time to come because we took about a 2 month time off with it, and we came back in episode 6 and 7, and it's perfect time to come back because it's getting spicy.
Yeah. Yep.
Borderlands, yes, we played Borderlands. We played all of them. Well, not all of
Infamous
them,
is
but
slept on. Ratchet
yeah,
and Clank. Yep. Yep.
Infamous.
See, bro, why we got all these? How y'all all not in the disc? If you a gamer, y'all need to be in our Discord,
Yeah,
bro.
for real, for real.
This don't make no sense.
Yo, we be out there in the gaming streets, all right, yo. You know what I'm saying? Whenever
Real.
shit is processing in the background, I throw the PlayStation on while that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
hit us up. Formal. It's about that time for me.
Yeah. We're gonna have to close this out.
About
This
that
was
time.
great though. We actually went way longer than what we thought, but y'all was bringing that energy, so we couldn't stop. Real quick though, before we hop, as far as this question goes, have we seen the original Night of the Living Dead? Ooh, you talking about the Blizzy and Wizzy one, black and
Nah,
white?
nah.
I can't lie. I love like Dawn of the Dead and shit like that. So I want to say I probably have, but it's probably been so long that my reaction will be probably just as authentic as if I haven't. And I don't know if you were here earlier, but we said we're gonna try to do some more movies this year. So October's right around the corner. If you wanna, you know, buzz us again, or I'll try to just keep a mental note of Night in the Living Dead, because I'm thinking maybe we just do October just straight horror movies, like themed out. So that might, might try that out. We might see what that looking like. Might see what that looking like. Hey, we
Yeah.
appreciate you, Jasmine. We appreciate you.
Yep. We trying our best, man. We do what we do. The Sopranos, we're gonna hold it for a little bit because I don't want for it to get blocked. So we're gonna hold it off for tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't get blocked by tomorrow, the Sopranos finale will be up by hopefully by 3 o'clock ish. So
Yeah. We can't do
just prepare
Barbie
for that.
PNB. That shit is literally still in theaters, bro. Is that shit even streaming yet? All
Yeah, it's
right,
still in
man.
theaters.
Yeah, man. But who knows? That shit might be actually. We might actually get fucking hella views. Look at these two guys watching Barbie. I wonder what type of shit they're gonna say. They're probably gonna think we're gonna be all misogynistic and shit,
That's
and
fact.
then we're
But
gonna
they don't
we
know
gonna
that I
pull the
got
360 on their ass. You feel me? Thank you
No,
for the goodie.
oh, it was a
All right,
good
man.
time. It was a good night
This
with
was
y'all,
this
man.
was good, man.
Yeah,
We
this
love
was
y'all,
fun.
man. Y'all stay safe. Y'all be peaceful. Don't follow Formal's past footsteps when I was back in my early 20s. I can't believe I
Yes.
shared all of that with y'all. But y'all know it's all love, man. It's all good. Again, join that Discord if y'all want to, try to do again. We're watching the UFC fight next week. So
Next
the
week,
main event
next
is
Saturday.
Sugar
Sugar
what's
Shane
his name?
O'Malley.
Sugar Mosley. There we go. Sugar O'Malley. We watching that, man. I was thinking of boxing. So y'all pull up. If y'all into the UFC, we'll be watching those fights next weekend.
Yep.
And yeah, man, we out of here. If you missed anything from the beginning, don't be scared to rewatch the live, man. We had a fun time here with y'all, and we appreciate y'all so much, man. We out of here. And end us, brolic. Click end stream. Or should I click it?
Nah, I got you.